Hey everyone!
Hi, friends.
How is everyone doing? We are back very soon for another episode of Valley Talk. Episode 7.
Episode 7.
Can you believe
Can you
we've
believe
done
it?
it? I can't. I can't, honestly. It
This will
feels like forever
probably,
and no time at all.
I know, it really does. And this will probably be one of the most exciting episodes that we've ever had on the podcast to date. To date.
I don't even know what to say. Like, I cannot believe that today happened. I feel like I'm dreaming.
I think I had lower expectations than I should have because I think my bar was
Yeah.
set in like hell. I was like,
Well, they have a lot to live up to now after that.
a lot.
A lot
Yeah.
to live up to.
Oh my gosh. I literally couldn't. I think that I went through multiple stages of like happiness. Like I went from like excited to happy
To
to
cussing.
overwhelmed to cussing, blacking out, waking back up on stream at some point and like blacking out again. And it was crazy. I was like going insane. I think I screamed the entire time. I don't even know if I said words. I
I
think I was just
know.
like,
There was lots of screaming. I'm sure my mic cut out several times from the screaming and the just, oh my gosh, it's so good. So,
oh, so
if you haven't watched the showcase from today, for whatever reason, you need to watch it. I mean, you can watch this first and then you can go
yeah.
back and watch it because we're going to go through it. I think we're going to
Mhm.
talk about some other things first before we get to the showcase stuff. But then we're gonna scroll through. We're gonna look at things. We're gonna dissect it. Talk about
Deep dive.
literally everything. Shout out to
Yes.
Kay's mug that she's using. If anyone's spiraling recently, you can get yourself a
Anybody?
spiraling mug.
It's my fave.
But we've
Keeps your
also
coffee
got our
hot.
Valley Talk merch on. I've got my hat.
Oh yeah. Let's
Kay
go ahead
has
and talk
her
about this one. This is the exclusive.
trick or
This
treat.
item is going away. It is November, so very soon.
We'll eventually get rid of
You
it
know,
one
eventually,
day.
at some time, but it will be gone at some point. So make sure you guys get your trick or treat moon cookie.
Moon
Pumpkin
cookie.
cookie.
Yeah, it's so cute.
Oh
Wait, did
yes.
Baby B use the tote for
Yes, we
Halloween?
had, and I actually used it to
Oh,
at some point smuggle his candy away because he kept trying to dig in his bucket, and he has this thing about holding stuff. So he was holding like two pieces of candy, and then he'd get distracted. So I'd pour the stuff into the bag. It was like a whole thing,
that's
but it
so
was great. He
cute.
did.
Yeah, I love it.
So
Okay.
excited.
It feels weird to not talk about everything first, but
Yeah,
so let's just talk about.
the elephant in the room.
Are we talking about the free to play elephant or the Dream Snaps elephant? Because there's two big elephants in here,
I
and I don't know.
Let's start with Dream Snaps.
Let's start with Dream Snaps. Okay,
Yeah,
Dream Snaps. Everyone
this was something we were going to
loves
talk about last
a
week
Dream
before the
Snap.
announcement. Yeah,
Yeah, we actually, over in Discord, what feels like forever ago, I guess in my Discord, I posted the question. I think you may have posted it on your community tab.
mm-hmm.
I posted the question just as like a little discussion question. Basically, I wrote, as a member of the Dreamlight Valley community, what are your thoughts on someone submitting a dream snap that is an exact copy of someone else's? And then, of course, please keep your responses respectful, blah, 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 all of that.
Mm-hmm.
So this is something we were going to talk about, but then the free-to-play thing happened, so we
Push it to today.
didn't. So now we're talking about it today. I have read, I think, every submission in here, and I
Same.
think the vast majority of people kind of have the same sentiment. Like,
I think so.
being inspired by someone is great, making an exact copy is messed up.
Mm-hmm.
I think exactly copying someone should not be tolerated. It's plagiarism to steal someone's work. Inspiration is fine, just not exact copies.
Yep.
Having it on your Valley because you're inspired and wanted it, fine, but submitting it as your own work after someone has spent hours doing it, not cool.
Yep.
So that seems to be the sentiment.
the
And I did see
consistency.
also multiple people in here who said that they have had their dream snaps copied. So
And to
I
answer your questions in the chat, it is happening to creators, it's happening to individuals, especially individuals who post them in our Discord, and it's happened to us. So, yeah, it's definitely going on. It's a thing.
yeah.
And it's not like you said. I think I got on my community tab as well. I didn't get that. I got the same kind of answers where everybody was like, "Yeah, it's wrong to do an exact copy." There were some questions trying to figure out like what's the borderline of like copying versus being inspired. But overall, most people were saying, "Yeah, you shouldn't copy." And then there were some people who were just like, "I don't care. Like it's not that
Right.
big of a deal." So, but mainly that it's wrong. So what do you think? Where's the line drawn? Where do you think let's define what we think is copying versus inspo.
Okay. I would say, I mean, copying is putting each individual item in the exact same spot. And here, okay, it's such a difficult topic, honestly, for me to discuss because as someone who creates my dream snaps on stream, as someone who really based my channel around inspiration for other people,
Mhm.
it's hard because that's something that I enjoy doing is like decorating and hopefully inspiring other people to do the same, whether it's
Yeah.
similar, whether they just take one thing from it and move on. But here is the issue for me when it comes to this topic. It's the fact that it's a competition
Yeah.
to me. And I brought this up the other day when I was talking about it. It reminds me of that scene from Bring It On where they hire the choreographer and he's already choreographed the same routine for other people and they show up to
Mm.
the competition, they have the same routine.
Yep.
And it's like you don't want to show up to a competition with the same exact submission.
Right.
It just doesn't feel good for
It doesn't.
anyone involved, in my opinion.
Mhm.
So, like, for me, I'm creating them on stream. I know that I'm not copying anyone.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I sometimes I feel like it just feels not good for me to be like, "Oh, don't copy." Like I feel like a toddler, like, "Don't copy
Yeah.
me." You know, but also it is frustrating when you've put time into something and then someone copies it. And that goes for
Yeah.
anyone who's doing it. Like people will post in Discord, other people
Mhm.
copy it. Like it just doesn't feel good.
We have a really talented people in our community who are making really great dream snaps, so I know it doesn't feel good to them. And even past that point, like these aren't dream snaps that like Kato and I, because I do them on stream as well. And these are not dream snaps that take us like 5 minutes. We throw like we've spent 3 hours building, destroying, spiraling, moving locations, changing the area for the lighting, putting stuff down and putting it back to finally land 3 hours later with a really good dream snap that we're really proud of. To have somebody go and put everything down verbatim, same outfit, same hair color, makeup, same items in the same place, in the same spot of the valley. Like, are we joking?
Yeah.
Like, not only is that a lot of work, like, let's be honest, I'm not even gonna sit up here and say that like copying it in that way wouldn't be like it's hard. I feel like that would be hard to do. Like if I
Hmm.
was gonna try to copy somebody's dream snapper. So you took time to not even but you took all of that time to copy somebody's dream snap verbatim that you couldn't even put your own spin on it at all. You're just gonna spend an hour copying it verbatim. Like it makes no sense to me. Like, and what bothers me the most, because here's my thing, Kato. This is what bothers me the most. We can't stop you guys from submitting them for the competition. Like we just
Yeah.
can't. There's no way around it. There is no way for them to know whether it's mine or yours or whoever's. And I like that because it makes it completely fair for creators like us to post it without any bias. That's awesome. I don't want that to change. But we can't, there's no way to really regulate whether somebody's going to copy your dream snap and submit it. But to take it a step further and to go to Discord or to go to social media and post the picture with no credit So the original creator is like totally wrong to me. I don't care what anybody says. That's like a step way too far for me. And it's rude and it's it's wrong. Like why would you actually post that? And then when somebody confronts you on it, it's a I was inspired.
Yeah.
I'm
And
not
it's
going for
so
it.
hard because not the exact same thing, but things similar to this would come up with Animal Crossing.
Mhm.
But again, Animal Crossing was always different to me because I think some people in the Animal Crossing community really cared a lot more about credit, and I feel like I was always really adamant about crediting people. Like if I was inspired to do a certain thing, it just
Mhm.
inspired to do, not copying, inspired to do, I would go out of my way to try to credit whoever I could for whatever I could
Absolutely.
when in doubt, you know? Um, and I think the Dreamlight Valley community is a little bit different where it's just kind of like, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of that comes from it's not multiplayer yet.
Yeah.
Um, and just different communities, different things, but um because it's a competition, that's where it's just kind of like,
Wrong.
I don't know. I just don't, it doesn't feel great to me to, and I'm not talking, I saw some people in the chat like, oh, I just think that some people have similar ideas. No, 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 no.
No, yeah, not
I'm
mm-mm.
not talking, oh, we decided to do a bedroom outside or, oh, we decided to do whatever. It's not that.
Mhm.
I'm talking the same item in the same spot with the
Yep.
same lighting with the same that you know what I mean? Like
We're talking about when you put the pictures up side by side, you cannot tell. Like if you glanced, you wouldn't be able to tell there was a difference between the two photos. That's what we're talking about.
right.
That level of copying. Same angle. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
how? How
I
are you
I
gonna
think
try to
I think those two things are vastly different. Being
yeah.
inspired by and copying exactly vastly different.
And
Um
I could care if you're inspired, that's amazing. Like I think
yeah.
that's great. Like please take inspiration. Dream snaps are not easy to do for a lot of people, so it's totally understandable. Like I have no problem with you pulling inspiration, even using the same area or so, and it's dream snaps. Let's be fair and say we all have a number of items that we can work with because there are filters and so we're going to have
Right.
a lot of the same items in our picture. That we're not saying like if we have similar items that's one thing. Put your own spin on it. Take the inspiration or the area, build something similar, and then put your own spin on it. But like to just duplicate, that's what we're talking about. Copy paste, duplicate,
Mhm.
printing. Like,
Yeah. I've also seen people suggest, well, just don't stream it. And I could do that. But how is that? And again, I feel like such a toddler having this conversation. It's not fair to me. I want to
that's
be
not
able to.
fair.
That's not fair. I want to stream it. I don't want to not stream it. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
stream it, and I'm gonna deal with it.
Yeah.
And if people copy it, then they copy it, and that's on me, and that is what it is.
Yeah.
Um, but I do think it's an important topic to bring up because there is the chance that maybe people don't know that it's not something
Uh
that should be done.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Um, but there's also the chance that they do and they're just going to do it anyway, and that is what it is. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know the answer. I don't think there is an answer because there's nothing you can really do about it. It just is
Yeah.
what it is. It was just interesting to me. It's happened to me multiple times at this point, multiple times in the same dream snap at this
Mm-hmm.
point. And
Yeah, it's been rough.
I've never
Rough
seen
for you.
them, but people do send them to me. Like people are
Mm-hmm.
voting, and they see it and they're just like, "Oh, that looks familiar," and then they'll send
Mm.
it to me.
And the
Um,
problem with that is because it's popping up and they haven't seen yours yet, we don't really know exactly. We're still trying to figure out the whole Dream Snaps, system when it comes to voting and stuff. So, but from what we do know is that you are going to be shown the picture that is getting voted on more.
right.
And if you are seeing not my picture, but the copy of my picture, that's problematic. Like again, it's a competition. You copied my Dream Snap verbatim, and now your picture is being voted on, and becoming more popular with an idea that came from my head. Like, no. That's not okay. If that's something that you're doing, that's not okay. And if you are going to do it, the least you can do is say, this is my dream snap for the week. Totally did a copy and paste or inspired by Console Kato or Let's Play K or anybody who you borrow, whatever the idea from. Like, that's the least you could do is credit them and actually just say, I couldn't think of anything on my own, so I copied it and I posted it. Thank you so much for the inspiration. Like,
Right.
I don't know. It's just weird to me, to be honest.
Someone said it's annoying to have this conversation and not call out the perps, call them out. Well, that's the thing. Dream Snaps is anonymous. I don't know who it is. If someone sends it to me, I have no idea.
The only way we know is if somebody posts it on social and is called out on social about it, which has happened once already, I think. But like, it's really not about, we're not trying to embarrass anybody or like publicly shame anybody for something that they did or maybe did it. Because guys, remember, like, kids play this game. Like, it's not just adults. Like, it could be some kid who's like 10 or 15 or something, whatever, and is just copying a dream. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, it's just a matter of understanding what you should do and what you shouldn't do. And if you are going to do it, how can you do it in a way that's not going to be hurtful to someone else, So like, I guess that's the whole point of talking about it. Like, it's not to shame anybody or call anybody out. And it doesn't matter. Like, let's be clear, if it's an adult who copied someone's dream snap verbatim, calling them out is not going to stop them.
Right.
That, like, they know what they're doing is wrong. They know, like, they're going to continue to do it. It is what it is.
Yeah. It is anonymous it's anonymous on every platform except for PlayStation.
Yeah.
PlayStation is the only one that's not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it is an interesting topic. I think for the most part, like I said, everyone kind of had the same opinion. I think probably Senpai spoke about it because someone asked him about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think initially he was like, it is what it is. But then I think one of his dream snaps got copied.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. It's interesting.
It's definitely interesting. I don't know. The only other thing I feel like we could do as creators or even as individuals who are posting their dream snaps publicly is waiting until after, because I feel like it's probably a lot harder to copy a dream snap verbatim on stream versus off of a picture that's posted and you can like save it and like reference it back and forth. Unless, I mean, of course, you pause the stream at the end when the picture is taken and you like do it that way. So I know there's ways around it.
Oh, you think it's easier to do from a picture?
Yeah, like I feel like they're probably looking directly at a picture and seeing, I mean, these are obviously people that are probably watching the stream too, so they saw how it kind of like took place, but at least with a still image, I feel like you could look back and forth and like reference, so it'd make it easier to actually get it perfect. So yeah, but I don't know. I really don't feel like there's a way around it, especially as content creators, like who are doing it online. And I'm just not going to stop doing dream snaps. I love doing dream snaps. I think it's fun. It's a cool way to decorate. And I like doing that with my community. So I guess we just gonna get copied at this point. But if you're doing it, it's wrong. You better not do
it. Is. Yeah. Yeah. I wish I should have pulled up the pictures and I could have shown y'all, but it is like an exact, like so much exact that I thought it was my picture.
Oh, I thought
when it got sent to me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like so similar.
When you sent it, I thought it was just like like how people put their two pictures above and below each other. And I was just like, oh, it's like a social media post. And then I realized, oh no. Wow. Let me tell you something, y'all talented. Now there's some talented copycats. I'll give y'all that. Never in my life. My goodness.
Oh my goodness. Yep.
How is it so perfect?
How? I am a little there. I have so many questions.
I really do. Honestly, I'd like to invite. Not us inviting the copycat on stream to be like, hey, walk us through. What's the process?
Oh my goodness.
Ah,
Yeah.
it's good
So
times. Good times.
ultimately frustrating. Don't
Mhm.
do it. If you're doing it, don't do it.
And if you do decide to do it after hearing that it bothers people and you get called out on it, then don't be worried when you get called out because it's been talked about. You
N-
know now.
you
If you're
know.
here, you know now. So don't be shocked when somebody's like, not yours.
I'm going to try to find it because I think people
Need to,
still
I think so. Yeah.
don't
Need
believe
to
that it's
see
the
what we're
same.
trying to say. Yeah, because I got a lot of questions under my community post that's like, where's the line drawn? Because we use similar items. Like, how do we know it's like a copycat? Y'all, I think it would be good to visually see exactly what we're like referring to.
Where is your line? Like, what would you.
It's hard to say the line, but again, the things off the top of my head, same area, same items in the same place, same outfit, same pose, same placement. Like when you have those five things, you have a dream snap that looks exactly the same, especially when there are so many different ways. You could even build the same build in a different area and it could be slightly different that way, but to just yeah, to be in the same exact spot, that's where I draw the line. It's just like the general sense for me is when I look at my picture and I look at yours and I can't tell the difference, we have a problem.
Right.
That's not inspiration, that's a copycat.
Okay. Well, excuse the. This is not going to look good visually on screen. But here's one example of the most recent instance. This is one example.
I shouldn't
I
laugh.
think the other one is even more, but I can't find that picture.
This is so bad. And you know what's crazy about this picture to be Kato? I think what bothers me the most about this picture is the fact that I was like, "Oh my god." When I saw this picture when you posted it, I was blown away. I was like, "This is outside." Like that is ingenious. I would have never thought of that. Like the bookcases as a wall. Like I was just completely blown away from this picture. So to have copied
Thanks.
this, no, I mean that from the like I would have never thought to do anything like this to try to do this outside and it's so frustrating to me that this was copied in that way. And here's the thing. This is what somebody would say in response to this is, "Well, I changed the bookshelves. Well, I changed the lights." This is the same exact picture, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. So to me, that's not enough. So that's where it's hard because, like, what is enough? Because, like, in my brain, it just makes sense that that wouldn't be enough.
To me, I
Um,
like if you were going to use the inspiration, switch the wall that the bookshelves are on, put the bed in a different area, move some things around, use a different desk, use a different couch, use a different floor. Like again, you can pull inspiration to say, I would love to do something like this outside. They could have used a different building on the side. They could have used Remy's house for the side or anything. You could have tried a different color dress, different color hair. Like, yellow dress, yellow hair, similar poses, same bed, same plants. Like it's the same picture.
yeah. Okay. And then I have one more. Let me get it set up to show, and I'll show the other one because I just want to make sure everyone knows. And again, this is not meant. I don't want it to come across as like bashing anyone. But I hope that people do understand like why it would be frustrating to work hard on something and then
It's it's
someone
yeah.
else just do the exact same thing.
It's annoying
That's
to even have to like reference that. Like we're not trying to be rude, but this is why it's problematic.
it's
Like
also hard because ultimately like the thing about the thing in Animal Crossing was always like, well, it's a game. Like none of you don't own any of this stuff. Like I don't own any of the assets in Dreamlight Valley. You know what I mean? But
right.
there is something about like creating within the game
Mhm.
that it kind of feels like something you've created, even though you're using the things that someone else created.
Yeah,
Um, okay, here is the
because it
other one.
is.
All right, so here was my dream snap. I think this is the one that got copied 2 times.
Lo, we've seen it on social and in voting.
So
So
here's
both.
mine, and here's the other one. Okay, here's mine. Here's the other one. So again, that's what I mean by copying. I don't
The
mean
only thing different is like the direction the pic like is slightly to a different side from yours when they took the picture. Like it's
right.
I honestly, when you switch between them, it's almost like you can't tell a difference. The sun in the
Yeah.
sky is in the exact
The
same place.
sun in the
How did
sky.
you manage? You went through your time slider. You're telling me you went to your time slider and slid it to the exact time that I had it so that you could get the sun in the back like that? I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
So it is frustrating. And that's
just a little bit.
I feel like we've also been dwelling on that for a little while
Yeah.
now since I asked that question.
Yeah.
So yeah, just don't copy people's dream snaps. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it. So yeah.
Be respectful to your DDV neighbor.
Don't copy anyone's in Discord either. Those
Yeah,
are getting
please
it's not just mine. I just have the examples of mine because I was sent them.
We
I
know
just
for a
have them.
fact it's happening too. And we like again, I think Sarah mentioned it happened to him. I think probably said that it happened to him. It's happened to people in our Discord. So it's not just us.
Yeah. I think it's just easier, like ours probably get caught more frequently because people see me build it on stream. Where they see it, you know, in a video and they're like, wait a second. I've seen that, but it looks a little bit different.
Yeah.
Or maybe they like see it and they're like, oh, I want to post it. Because I love when people post it in Discord, like, I saw your dream snap, because it does not happen very often that someone sees my dream snap.
Yeah. I know I rarely get, as soon as when somebody says they come across mine, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. Like I'm always so excited.
Yeah, that is exciting.
Imagine if somebody sent you the picture of someone copying you and then being like, "Oh my gosh, Kato, I just came across your photo," and you're like,
"Wait, that's not right.
Not my photo." Oh my god.
But what if someone copied your photo and then ended up winning? How would you feel?
That's not gonna be good.
But you would never know.
Oh, if I saw first place was a replica of my picture, I'd be writing the DDV team. Be prepared to pay me 12K moonstones too. You posted it public.
Sorry.
Well,
you know, they would delete your messages.
Never happened. Delete.
They would say nothing.
Banned from the Discord.
Because it's not, there's no rules against it. Yeah, they would just, you know, there's nothing they can do.
I mean, and I totally get that, but I am on you for the next couple weeks. Have fun copying everyone's dream snaps. Are you enjoying my 12,000 moonstones? I hope you get something nice with my money.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I would, no joke though. I know there's nothing that I could do, but I would be infuriated. I'm not going to lie.
I would be also very upset.
Getting first place in a competition of this size is such an accomplishment for someone like me. I feel like I think that would be like so cool to say at one point I got first place. To think somebody did it with my own dream snap, I would be sad.
The fact that I got third place, I'm putting that on my resume.
Oh yeah,
third place, dream snaps.
Yeah, thank you so much for interviewing me today. Have you heard of Dream Snaps? Yes, I actually got third place. Yes.
I got 8,500 moonstones. I know you have no idea what that means.
Yeah, but that's
it's actually a pretty big deal.
It's a big deal. You should look it up. Look me up. Okay.
It's a really huge deal. Yeah. Yeah, that's, again, ultimately all of that to say, I don't like it when people
Mm-mm.
do it. Doesn't
Nope.
and this is probably gonna backfire. Now I'm gonna have like 700 versions
Ah,
of my dream snap,
you
but
thought that was bad? We'll all be copying.
I don't like it. It doesn't feel good. And if y'all know me, you know how competitive I am.
Yeah.
You know every time I log on to do my stupid dream snap,
Mm-hmm.
I am trying to outdo everyone's dream snap and
Yep.
outdo every previous dream snap that I've ever done. Like it is
It's
dream
got to be the
snaps
greatest one. Yep.
are serious business to
Business.
me. Everything is serious to me,
It
especially my
is.
dream snaps.
Oh
Anything
yeah.
that is a competition, I take very seriously.
Same.
Um so yeah, so I don't like it.
Yeah.
It is
No, I agree.
not Cato approved. The
Not
copying of dream snaps.
not Kato approved.
Okay. So, is there anything we want to talk about in regards to free to play? How are you feeling
Mm,
since our
I
last conversation about free to play?
I'm past it. If I'm being honest, I hate to say it in that way because I know some people are really
Did you say you're
upset, but
past it?
yeah.
You're just that it's over.
Yeah, like again, I'm still like thinking of it and how they went about it again. It's annoying, it's frustrating. I think it's a little sneaky. But
Is
I
it
am
though? The more I think about it, the more I'm not.
I
Don't
listen.
come for me in the chat. Look, today is unfiltered Valley Talk because I'm just in that kind of mood.
Yeah.
Um, is it sneaky?
I
Is
feel
it
like
sneaky to have an initial plan and then
and then change.
change it?
I don't feel like okay, so I don't feel like that sneaky. I think it's just a little bit scummy that they decided to graze. Oh, that's the only part that bothers me. It's just like the oh, by the way,
Okay.
we're not going free to play anymore. Anyway, so we have this update. Like it was like they literally just
Mhm.
dropped it in there really quick because they knew and they didn't really address it very much on the live stream, which I didn't expect them to, but it would have been nice for them to be like, listen, we had a timeline, we understand, blah, 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 but this is what happened and we made a change and they moved on from it. So it's a little scummy how they went about it, but am I dwelling on that today? Was I dwelling on it like yesterday? No. Like the day that it happened, the day afterwards, I was kind of like, you know, but now I'm past it.
Becca
I'm,
said,
I'm,
anyways, use code DDVBPAC.
and if you haven't yet, DDB balloons and DDB headbands to get your DDB accessories of the month. Thank you so much for attending.
Oh my gosh.
Becca, listen,
Oh,
and this
that's
is
so
not
funny.
to be insensitive to anybody who is still frustrated about it. Again, I totally resonate with y'all, and I'm not saying it's okay in any way. But what I am saying is that for me, it is not something that I'm choosing to be miserable about or upset about for an extended period of time. It happened. I talked about it. I've, you know, went through those emotions and now I'm ready to move on because the reality for me is that I'm not going to stop playing DDV. And if my decision is to not stop playing DDV, then I move on with the positives and I'll focus on the positives and how we can hopefully combat some of this communication issues that we've been having with them moving forward. All you can do is ask for transparency.
Yeah. Well, I guess my two questions would be this. And this anyone can answer, but especially if you're on the other side of things where you disagree. Um if you disagree with me and Kay, how would you have preferred they handle it? And I'm not looking for the answer, well, never say that it's free to play. That's
Mm-hmm.
not the answer because
Yeah.
I'm sticking to the fact that they thought it was going to be free to play at some point. What would have been the better way to handle it? And then number two, after watching today's showcase, do you think it still should be free to play? Would
That
free
right
to play
there.
be the better decision? Would
Oof.
that be the better model?
That's the question right there.
That's the
That's the one.
question.
That's the one.
Because I talked about this earlier. But I feel like there are some people who are upset about the fact that the DLC is going to be $30. But y'all, if it was free to play, every single one of those characters would cost money. Every
That
single biome in that thing would cost money.
that's my
It
issue.
would all be microtransactions. You would still be paying for it.
I think that that's the part, like, I feel like people aren't, like, really thinking in depth about the issue, right? Like, everybody complains about, even now with the game not going free to play, the Star Path and the premium shop are the issues. If they just remove the premium shop and the Star Path, then we don't care that it's a game that you have to pay for. They remove those things and they make the game free to play, and then they add in the Star Path, the premium shop. Every character is gated, every new quest line is gated. You have to pay for everything. Like, it's I feel like on the others, unless I'm missing something, I feel like on the free to play side, it would be worse. Like,
Yeah.
they're not going to give you content updates for free. They're not going to give you content. They have to make the money some type of way. So yeah, it'd be free to play to farm some crops and play up to a certain point in the storyline. And then after that, be prepared to pay moonstones for everything.
Yeah. I'm
So
scared to make that statement because I feel like people have very strong opinions about that specific statement, that you think it's better off not being free to play, which I guess you didn't technically say that, but you were just saying like what it would look like in free to play. But I have seen people in here saying it's better off that it's not free to play.
yeah,
Um I don't know. I
listen,
I don't disagree. I'm just scared to make the statement officially.
listen.
I am happy with how things are. You know I love a good microtransaction. Okay? I do. I love a good premium shop. I love to spend a moonstone
A moonstone or two.
or two or
Yeah.
all of them.
Yeah.
But do I want to have to do I want to go back to having to pay? Because now that we have dream snaps, I do my dream snaps every week, right?
Mm-hmm.
I vote every week. I collect my moonstones from my chest. I am collecting these moonstones.
Mm-hmm.
And so when the stuff comes around in the premium shop, I'm just over here, Scrooge McDuck, diving into my moonstones, I'm just swimming through the premium shop items, trying to figure out which ones I want, and it's all of them. So I just buy all of the premium shop items with all the moonstones that I got from Dream Snaps. I don't want to go back to having to spend my actual money on moonstones.
Guys, I have not purchased moonstones since Dream Snaps was implemented. When the Enchanted Adventures update came, I spent every single moonstone I had. I think I ended up with 900 moonstones left. That got me everything. Okay. I hadn't purchased moonstones. This was all from me doing my dream snaps. Purchased everything there was, the Ursula bundle, the Star Path, everything in the premium shop that I wanted, all the house, everything. Then now, through doing my dream snaps, I'm back up to 12,000 moonstones. I cannot debate with someone that the Star Path and the premium shop are an issue with this game not going free to play. The game since it's not going free to play, the Star Path and the premium shop should be removed. For what? Like, I'm gonna be on, like, I genuinely need to know, why does the premium shop and the Star Path need to be removed? We can get moonstones in the game for free for doing an in-game activity. Even if you
Right.
don't go all out to try to win as many moonstones as you can still get free moonstones every week by finding your chest and submitting a picture and voting on 10 dream snaps. That process altogether takes less than 30 minutes. Like the premium shop and the Star Path don't matter. Like, it does not matter. If your issue is like, I don't have enough time to do it, then honestly, you're not really even going to be playing the game. If you don't have enough time to log on for 10 minutes every day to get your moonstones or whatever, then you're not going to have time to really play the game. It really should not affect your life in that way. That's just personally how I feel. Sorry to be blunt, but like, I just hate hearing that the premium shop is an issue or the star path is an issue when we have moonstones available to us for doing basic things in the game. Like you don't have to spend a dime on the
You
star path
remember
of
when
the
we used
premium
to
shop.
just get 50 moonstones a day?
Oh my
Or
gosh. Do
100 or
you
however many in our
remember?
chest?
Do you remember when we were
I was like,
swiping our credit cards to get the Cato package?
yeah, I do.
like, like this is great. Like this is a really great scenario to be in right now. Okay. Like you can get free moonstones, you can get free in-game currency without spending a dime by just spending a little time on stuff. So that's just how I feel. Look,
Yeah.
Teddy was like, remember when it was 10? 50 was the upgrade. We
Oh,
went
I
from 10
forgot about
moonstones a
that.
day. Oh my
10
God.
a day?
It was 10 a day, now 50. Now you can get upwards of 2,000 moonstones for submitting dream snaps. Like, I
Wow.
just feel like me personally, I think I'm coming from a place where I just have to be honest with myself and say, this game, I did not see longevity in this game with it going free to play.
Yeah.
I just didn't. I feel once it went free to play, it would become you thought it was a cash grab now, it would become a major cash grab.
That's what I'm
Everything would
not. Okay. Can I be honest?
yeah.
That's what
But
I'm not
please.
understanding right now. That is what I'm not understanding. Isn't the mindset. Am I in a time warp right now? Because I was under the impression that everyone hated free to play games. Am I? Did I
hate
make
free to
that up?
I do not enjoy the only free to play game that I have enjoyed to date is Palia.
Because I
That's
was
the only
under
one.
the impression that everyone was like, no, boo, free to play. We don't want microtransactions. We hate that. Ooh, yuck, gross. And everyone
Literally.
always trash talks them.
Yeah, I like on the mobile phone, like I would play those free games. And then as soon as I get to the point to where I can't progress through the day because they want money, I exit out and I delete the app off my phone. Like now we're done.
Yeah.
Like,
But now we're mad that it's not going to be the thing that we don't want it to be. What?
I think that's what I'm struggling with the
What?
most.
I honestly, like, I think it just clicked for me. Like, it's like I knew, but like that all just clicked to me that we hate free to play games because of the microtransactions. But we are now upset that it's not going to be free to play and have more microtransactions.
Again, I just think that DDV is in a lose-lose situation with the community sometimes because again, they don't go free to play. Everybody's in an uproar because I don't want to say everybody's in an uproar because they didn't go free to play. Everyone is rightfully upset because they announced they weren't going to free to play and in a way that seemed very insensitive. On the other side, there are people still upset that the game is actually not going to be free, which has some validity to it because maybe they waited to purchase the game. Okay, fine. I get that part. But if they had not gone free to play or if they did go free to play and put all these microtransactions, people would be in an uproar still. Like I don't see them coming out in a situation where everybody's like praise DDV, like you're amazing. This is the best case scenario. Like I think either way that they went, it would have been an issue. So it's like listen, if it's going to be if I was DDV and I said it's going to be an issue either way, let me go this way. Let's not go free to play. Let's not monetize the game in that way. And let's just go with the model that works for however many other games that exist. Like that's the other thing. Like it's not new. Like I get that there's like this stigma where it's like, well, we need to speak up so that this isn't the norm but like this is the norm. Like it's not unusual for DLCs or expansion passes or whatever expansion packs to be released. And that's what you purchase to get additional content in your game. It's just not news.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how else to put it. Like, for me personally, I'm just not shocked and I'm not appalled.
Yeah. I'm also just wondering, like, okay, so even if the upsetting thing is not the fact that it's not free to play, the upsetting thing is how they handled it. I'm again wondering how they could have handled it better. And also, another devil's advocate, how would everyone have felt if when they started out, They didn't say that it was going to be free to play. And they were just like, meh, you have to pay for it. And then everyone paid for it. And then actually it's going to be free now. So all you people who paid for it, no.
Right. It feels the
It's
other
free
way.
for everyone now.
Mm-hmm.
Joke's on
Well,
you. We got all your money.
That's how I felt about The Sims. I always bring The Sims up because literally I paid hundreds and hundreds of dollars on that game because I bought all the expansion packs that I want, all the kits and everything. And just last year or sometime this year, they went free to play. And I was like, oh, look at that. Y'all got the $60, $40 or $60, whatever total base game for free. I've been paying for content for years. Like it was the same thing. It was the same thing.
Yeah. I just wonder, I don't know. I think every version of this story
lose
is not. I mean, I'm happy. Look, I got my showcase today.
I can't wait to jump into the showcase because the showcase I think has shed a light on. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real.
It's the why.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real on a lot of things that we talk about on this episode. I'm gonna say exactly how I feel because before we jump in, there was a lot of negativity and shade thrown aside from the way they announced that they weren't going to free to play, just on expectations of what was to come in the game moving forward. And I'm so glad that this announcement was above and beyond anything we could have expected because like it just proves, like it just shows not only are they listening to us, not only are they really working hard to make the game really good and to make it worth your money, like it just shows that there's no reason to be overwhelmingly negative about something we don't know enough about yet. And we've said this how many times on this podcast now? Like dream snaps. It's gonna suck. It's gonna be unfair. People are gonna, our creators are gonna get more votes than everybody else. We're not gonna get a lot of moonstones. Like everything about it was just like totally crapping on.
We were gonna be happy for that 300 moonstones.
We were gonna be so happy for that 300 moonstones, and then they blew us away with an absolutely amazing system for getting moonstones. And then, boom, the same thing happened with this update. So I think we should just jump into the video because that's where the tea is. And they literally, y'all, I was jaw dropped the entire time.
I know. So excited. Oh my goodness. Okay. Are we just gonna go through it? Should we just go through?
I think we should just go through and pause on each part, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. So I can't have the audio on because I don't know what parts I'm getting copyright claims for. So we are just watching. So if you're listening, like just audio, this is going to be an interesting listen for you because we are watching the showcase. If you want your in-game rewards, by the way, if you need some more balloon arches, they've got you covered.
DDB balloon.
The obsession with the balloon arch. Can I just say look, me and Kay just really love this game, okay? Yeah. We have loved it since the beginning. Mm-hmm. We loved it enough to make a podcast about it.
Yeah.
We just love the game. And that doesn't mean we can't have a negative opinion every now and then, but like I feel like the majority of what we do is going to be gushing over the positive of this game.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And so then when things like this happen, that I feel like only a small minority of people would think that this is a negative. Like it's just so refreshing to have everyone else behind you on this because it's just, it's so hard to stay positive when everyone else is being negative.
It is.
I will say that. Very difficult. It is very difficult. Mm-hmm. But it is honestly what I truly believe and like how I feel about the game. Yeah. And y'all know that. You know that I've said multiple times, like I'm not going to put my energy into something that I don't know that's going to happen, into a speculation. I'm not going to do it. I don't mind speculating about stuff, but I'm not going to let it affect my mood or stress me out. And I'm just not gonna, if I don't like how something is being handled or what's going on, I'm done. Bye.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I am just
And even before we jump
obsessed
into
with
it, I do
this.
just want to say, like, for me personally, I know Kato, you probably feel very similar, but like, if if after today, after you've watched this live stream that they did, this showcase, if you still don't like the game, if you still have negative opinions about it, just be mindful. It's not to say that you can't feel that way, but just be mindful how you're interacting with people who are excited or enjoying or looking forward to it, because like, don't like yuck somebody else's yum, like try to let people be excited and have fun and enjoy this game, because that's their perspective and their opinion, and they have a right to that, and they have the right to enjoy it, even if you don't. Again, it's okay if you feel that way. There's nothing wrong with having that opinion, but it is wrong when you, like, especially for streamers like us or something where we're enjoying the game and trying to have a good time, and you pop in and it's like, I hate this, I hate that, blah blah. Like, it's we're past that now. Like,
We're done.
you're at the point now in this DDV journey, whether you either choose to be on board or you choose to be off board. And again, we're not telling you which place to be on board or off board at, but let other people enjoy it if they are going to enjoy it.
Yep.
And
Agree.
that's just kind of where I'm at on that. But anyways, let's go.
Okay, let me run through. We have a couple super chats and stuff like that. So, K Love, thank you for the 9 months. So excited for the DLC. Oh, we're about to go. Look at it. Billy, thank you for the super chat. Billy said, "Preach K. Say it louder for those." I think it was "Say it louder for those in the back." I don't know what you were saying, but
Yep.
say it louder. Jenna, thank you for 6 months. People need to be inspired to do better next time. Oh, these are old. I'm so sorry. Mystery, thank you for the 5 months.
Thank you.
Was it blank how they did it? Yes, but I think they made up for it with all the great content coming. I'm happy. Amanda, thank you for the 10 months. If you want the cozy edition, how does it work linking it to the game you already have? I don't know if you only have one system, how that works. Like if I were to get the cozy edition, I don't have it on the Switch yet, so I would just put it on the Switch. But I think it's just a code and you can just like put it in and then link it through the cloud. But I don't know if you already have the game on that same Switch.
I think I
Does it
saw
matter?
I think I saw Cero's unboxing video, and he got it on the Switch and then saved to the cloud, I think, or something like that, and then played it on the PC and had everything. So I think
But
it
what if you
does.
have it on the Switch already and you want to get the cozy edition on the same system
Oh, I don't know.
and you already have the game? Can
Oh,
you?
I I don't know.
I don't know
I'm not
either.
sure.
Like, I wonder if you uninstalled the. I don't know. I'm scared to tell anyone to do that.
Maybe it just updates. Maybe it just updates the game that you currently have if you use the code.
Maybe.
I think.
I was thinking either that or uninstalling the game. But I think the code is to download the game. Oh, Billy
Oh.
just did it. You just enter the code, Billy?
Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh, I got a message that said you already own the game. Do you want the freebies? There you go. That's all you have to do. Enter the code. Done.
Perfect.
And Never Decaf, thank you for the 18 months. Thank you both for always keeping it real. Appreciate the content.
Thank you, Decaf.
Thanks. It just gives you the items. Ooh. See, why can't it come to It would be so much easier if the cozy edition would come to PC. So I
Yeah.
could just buy it on PC and just not have to have it on the Switch.
You
But
have
anyway.
to, yeah, yeah.
Anyway.
Uh,
Should I buy it again is the question. Okay, let me just kind of scroll through. They're just going to talk about stuff.
Yep.
Redeem your code, DDV balloon, if you want this balloon arch and these balloons.
Can I just say they showed out with this live stream? I was really impressed with how like smooth and cool, and like their little avatars popping up next to their
Yeah, I liked that a lot.
like they just did such a good job with this live stream too. Props to them, because this was really fun to watch for me.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I thought you were going to say they really showed out with the balloons, and I was going to disagree with you. With my entire soul,
Yeah,
I was
I'm
going to
sorry.
disagree.
I'm not a balloon girly in this game,
Just
but
give
hey,
me like something else. Like anything else at this point. Balloons
Oh,
and ears, like I get it, but also like come on. Like who is
yeah.
decorating their valley with balloons?
I have not been impressed by the backpack, the balloons, the ears.
I don't hate the ears with the bow. Like I think it's kind of cute,
That's
but
kind of cute.
I'll
Yeah.
wear it one time and that's it. But I'm gonna collect it. Like, but collect it, okay?
Yeah.
Like we're sitting here trash talking it, but like DDV, DV.
Get all
Oh
your
my
stuff.
gosh, DDV balloon. I can't talk. DDV B pack and DDV headband. No,
Yeah. Mm-mm. No, it
DDV
was.
headband. Okay,
Yeah, it was
someone can type
DDV
them in the
headband.
chat. Someone who
Yeah.
actually knows, type it in the chat and get your free stuff. Okay, there's tons of free
It's
codes
free,
right now, so just
but next time give me 100 iron. Okay? That's literally.
Uh, yeah, next time,
I mean, the star
just
balloons do look cool. I'll give them that.
eh.
That's to redeem the bundle.
Okay, this is the creator showcase.
Yes, which was really cool. We saw a lot of known creators in there, which was nice.
Valley Talk was not in it.
But
So.
I think they just we had a segment, they just
They
forgot
forgot
about
to
us.
put it in there.
They forgot to put us in there. That's all.
what
It's fine.
happened.
Yeah.
All right. So they talked about the free update stuff first. Look at this absolute baby.
I can't wait to go in on the free stuff, but let's just start with Jack looking as beautiful as the day we first saw him on Nightmare Before Christmas.
So
Just watch
cute.
this movie in your Discord, and it's just like, look how good he looks.
He looks so good. I mean, honestly, one of my favorite character renders so far, I think.
Yeah.
I think they just nailed it.
Look at how long the legs are. He's tall, the smile on his face. Like, I just feel like he looks awesome.
He looks
just like
so
he did.
happy.
He does. Look at his little hands.
Oh
or big
my
hands, I should say.
Just so cute. I love how tall he is. Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
he's perfect.
Here's the thing too. Where are we gonna put him? They're all gonna come with houses, right?
I guess.
I don't know. Okay.
I guess.
The long, skinny legs, and then we have the exact same outfit, so we could literally run around the valley matching. Like, come on.
Yeah. And they made it seem like they hadn't intended on bringing him. Do you think that's accurate?
I feel like maybe they wanted us to be surprised because I really didn't. I think we all were like, it would be cool if he came, but nobody really expected. I think after the Star Path was released and he wasn't a character coming, I think everybody kind of let that idea go. So this is like a shock, I think, to me.
Oh my gosh, imagine the matching outfit.
Oh,
with
I
him.
know.
That's
honestly, I wish I had matching outfits with all of the characters.
That would be so. They need to give us everyone's outfit and everyone's hair.
Hair, yes. I swear, about Rapunzel, I swear, I will rage.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so Jack is coming.
Look at him.
Jack is coming. They showed a lot of Jack, actually.
Jack confirmed.
Oh my gosh. Look at his little laugh.
I know.
Let's see. What is next? Oh. The Star Path. The Star Path. The Winter Star Path. Okay. So this is an item that we were kind of speculating about. I guess we saw it in the trailer.
Yes.
And everyone was like, oh my gosh, the new fence. That's just an item. It's an item.
I think it's just an item. I don't think we're going to get it.
Mm-hmm. I love the little tree. I love this item. I think this is one of those items that like multiple of them is going to look really cool. I love I love where they placed it here, right next to the Frosted Heights in the forest. Because it looks like it's melting. Yeah, it looks like a pond here. Oh, I love it so much. This is such a good item.
Yeah, I love the lamppost in the back, how decorative the lamppost is, and the little tree coming out of the ground. I think it's so cool. Do I think we're going to be able to interact with it? Probably not. No. Do I wish we could? Of course. But like, I do want to say, like, in the future, I would love for us to put items like this down, and our Valley members would actually, like how they go over and read books and stuff. It would be so cool to just see them kind of like slide around on the ice or something for a minute and like jump back off. But it is still a very pretty decorative item that I think is going to be awesome. And it's a glimpse into the Christmassy Christmassy Star Path that's coming.
Okay, do you think there's going to be any Christmas stuff or do you think it's going to be more like this?
I
Cuz they
think it
said winter.
Yeah, I think that they may have few, but I think it's gonna be mainly like winter just because how many Christmas trees can you give us? How many presents
But I
and
wonder
snowmen?
how people feel about that because we did
Oof.
the Star Path last year, so we have all the Christmas stuff. But
Yeah.
for someone who didn't do the Star Path last year, maybe doesn't have, is there a Christmas tree that shows up in Scrooge's shop? Or no?
I don't remember if there is. There may be. I know there are Christmas items like the presents and stuff, but I think there may be one, but I don't know. And
Yeah.
that's the other thing that bothers me too with it not going free to play for the people who waited. I
The
mean, I
Star
guess it doesn't
Paths.
matter because if you waited, well, I guess it does because if you knew it wasn't going free to play, then you'd probably buy it and then you'd have access to all of the stuff. But I feel
Oh,
bad because
there's
if
a
you waited,
craftable Christmas tree. Okay, then
that's what I was thinking.
I
I
don't
think there
feel
was
as bad.
one. Yeah. So at least you'll have that. But yeah, the Christmas Star Pass, I think the people missing out on the Star Pass, that sucks too. Like
Yeah.
that really does suck.
Yeah. I just wonder like what percentage of people did that though? Like if you had here's the thing. I have no willpower when it comes to this game. If you had the willpower to hold off until you thought it was going free to play and you knew you were missing out on all the Star Pass stuff. Like I could never do it. I have to
The
have
moment I would
literally
have realized I
everything.
was missing the Star Pass stuff, I would have bought it.
Right.
Ugh.
I could not do it. So I'm
Yeah.
just curious, like, for someone who has that much willpower to miss out on it, are they really upset that they can't have all of those items at this point? You know what I mean? Because like
Definitely. Yeah.
they weren't gonna get them anyway
Yeah.
because they already made that choice.
Yeah. Now, I think for me though, I feel like this there's going to be Christmas stuff in the future. There's years of gameplay coming to this game. We're not going to go every Christmas or Halloween season without spooky related stuff. So I think some of this stuff is going to come back around. So I think that is something that like we can expect. So like I know that it's sad that some of the Star Path items people have missed out on, but we will get I think Christmas related items again in the
Mm-hmm.
future. Um and they may even start doing little things with the premium shop where they include like a Christmas tree to buy or something like that. It may not be the same one that you get from the Star Path, but I think it'll come back around at least just because there's only so many Star Paths you can do with no Christmas items or no Halloween items or no Thanksgiving items.
Right.
So I don't know.
Right.
We'll see.
Well, yeah, okay. So some people in the chat are disagreeing with what I'm saying. I'm talking about the specific population of people who could have afforded it. They chose not to because they were waiting for it to go free to play. I'm not talking about the
Mhm.
person who couldn't afford it and were waiting. I'm not talking about the person who just started playing it later than everyone else and missed out on the Star Path. I'm
Mhm.
talking about that specific person who chose. They were like, you know what? I could pay $30, but no, I'm gonna wait till it goes free to play.
Yeah.
Is that person really missing the Star Path items?
Can I be honest about something? And I would be happily proven wrong if this is true. Especially if there's a statistic out there somewhere or something or like information. But how many people actually waited to buy the game? I just feel like, and before I get taken out in chat, I just feel like
Oh gosh.
in today's day and age, when a game is released for early access or whatever for the public to purchase, regardless of whether they say the game is going to be free to play or not, I feel like majority of people are going to purchase the game. Like I'm just saying, like what do you think? Like I just don't know, like I'm thinking about myself.
Well, you know,
anytime a
I have no
game,
willpower, so
I
I, of course,
I mean,
I'm.
I guess I don't either because I knew this game was going free to play and I was like, I need to play this game right now. Literally remember watching Tag Back TV playing this game on a live stream and I was like, I'm going to go buy it. I'm going to buy the cheapest version and see if I like it, especially because like Steam lets you play 2 hours and then you can return again. Like it's like a it's like a no-brainer. Like you can literally return it. So I'm just wondering like how many people actually what's the percentage of people in the community who waited versus the people who actually bought? I'm willing to bet it's like 10 to 90%.
Right.
Not to say that it doesn't suck for the 10%, but I feel like majority of people bought this game
Yeah.
knowing it was coming out to be free to play.
Honestly, the biggest thing for me is Cloud brings up a point. I only wanted it to be free to play so I wouldn't have to pay for it again to play on PC. And I totally understand
That I
that.
get. I get that 100%.
Not wanting to pay for it again on a different system.
Teddy mentioned something about I think Teddy tweeted DDV and mentioned that it would be cool if DDV opened it up to just be like I don't even know what the technical term is, but basically if you have it on one
Oh
system,
yeah.
you can get it on the others just because you've already purchased it. And I think that that would actually be a really great idea. And I wish that
Yes.
was something that they would consider because I do agree that buying the game on multiple platform or multiple systems because you have to, like buying the base game and then buying every DLC or I say DLC, but expansion pass on your Switch and your PC over and over and over is a lot. Like I think it should be cross platform for sure.
And that's one thing. So I think I was talking about this earlier and I probably misspoke or said it wrong. I am pretty sure, according to what they were saying in my Discord, that if you have it, say you have it on PC and Switch, and you purchase the expansion pass, you need to pick which one you're going to be playing it on because the
Pretty
expansion
sure.
pass is going to be locked to whichever one you pay for it and download it on.
Yeah.
So be very confident in which system you want to play the expansion pass. Now, they did clarify that all of the things that you get from the expansion pass, so like the foliage, the items, the companions, all of that stuff you will still be able to use in your valley on the other system, but you will not be able to play the actual expansion pass on the other system unless you were to purchase it again on that system. Now, I think for me, for example, I play on PC because it's linked to Steam. I think I will also be able to play it on my Steam Deck. But
Yeah,
I
definitely.
wouldn't be able to go to my Switch and play it on my Switch.
No, I'm pretty sure.
The
Yeah.
expansion pass.
They haven't
Specifically.
specified that.
They
I think
did.
that's something that
No,
they
they
did.
did. I think they
Oh.
said it in the official Discord, and then they tagged me. They tagged me in Discord.
Yikes. Wait, okay. I don't go in the Discord because I'm scared of that place. But okay, so yeah. I mean,
Other people just send it to me. I don't go in it.
Oh, okay.
You just can't go to Eternity Isle. Right.
Yeah.
So you just need to make sure whichever one you're going to play the expansion on, that's the one you need to purchase it on. So it is on Game Pass though. So if you're a Game Pass player, so no, you play on PC and Switch. If you purchase on your Switch, it will not be on your PC. The expansion pass specifically will not be on your PC.
Yeah.
So you need to pick, you're going to play your expansion pass on PC or Switch.
It's the benefit of having that Steam Deck, I will say, just because it's connected to your Steam account. So everything that is on your Steam account will also be on your Switch. That is a huge benefit of having a Steam Deck, in my opinion. But yeah.
I'm assuming too that is not. Hear me out. I'm like a Game Loft apologist at this point. I'm assuming that's not a Game Loft issue, and that's more of a system issue. Like that's some kind of deal or situation that they have with like Nintendo, Steam, all of these companies that are supporting their game.
Yeah.
You can't buy it on Steam and then go to Nintendo and not give Nintendo the cut of the money to play it, right?
Yeah.
So it makes sense in my head. It might suck, and I understand that, but it makes sense to me.
There may be a reason for it. I'm laughing at Ann Berry saying Cato is customer service. They're going to call DDB headquarters. Hi, yes, this is Console Cato. How may I help you? Yeah, listen, let me just.
Yeah. So
Oh,
that makes
yeah.
sense to me. But,
Yeah.
and that makes sense to me why I can play it on my PC and my Steam Deck, because Steam has gotten their cut of the money.
Their
They don't
money.
care where I play it.
Yeah.
Okay. So it makes sense. Again, not
great, but there's a reason.
Okay. This outfit.
Gorgeous.
This is, I think, my favorite outfit that Belle wears. I love it so much.
I think I'm upset that this is not an outfit that I'm going to be wearing.
Yeah.
I think I'm more upset about, like, it looks great. Belle, you look amazing. We love you. Amazing, fantastic, and wonderful. Why is this not something I need to wear that? At least give it to me in another color. This is like, I want to run through the forest in my fairy tale dreams in this outfit.
I love it.
Oh, she looks amazing. The fur around the hood, and it's so her. I'm so jealous.
It's so good.
It's
so good. Okay, so what is everyone doing as far as these what are they called? Skins?
Character skins?
I don't know if I like to call it a skin. That just feels weird. But
me.
Okay, these character outfits. So if you have all the other ones, right? So are you gonna have like Merlin in his summer outfit and then her in this winter? Like, do you change them so it makes sense?
I don't have Merlin and I don't have Scrooge McDuck, but I have everything else. I need to get Merlin. Merlin I will get. It just hasn't come back around in the shop yet.
Dream
Scrooge,
styles.
I'm sorry, I'm not buying Scrooge. Until Scrooge starts walking those tail feathers.
Out in the Eternity Isle, he's out and about.
He's out? Okay, well, I'll buy
flaunting
it
his
when flaunting them feathers.
McDumpy is walking around.
I will say Merlin is Santa Claus all year round, so that has not changed. He will remain Santa Claus. Stitch will remain in his Halloween costume for the foreseeable future. That will not be changing. So I think some of them, the ones I really like, Wally's never coming out of that suit, never going back. It is what it is. He's stuck in
I put my Wally back.
I think I might have put him back for a dream snap, but he went right back into his little Wally Dapper outfit. We love it. So there are certain ones that I think they'll stay in. Belle will probably stay in this outfit. I probably won't change this for her.
Yeah. Just
because nothing's wrong with her original outfit, but this is absolute fairy tale wonderland, and I love it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. This is so good.
Santa Merlin was premium shop. Yes.
Was he? Was he premium shop or Star Path? I thought he was
Scrooge
Star Path.
Was Star Path. Scrooge was premium shop.
Scrooge
Santa
and
was
Beach
Star
Merlin.
Path?
Yeah.
Okay.
Star Path, Santa was Star Path. Okay. You can't see what's underneath our faces. I'm sorry, it's hard to get multiple faces on a stream. I tried to put them as small as I could. But that's just, the one that's underneath us is December 5th. Welcome the Pumpkin King to the Valley and enter the Valleyverse with your friends. This is the free content road map.
I can feel it bubbling in my chest.
I'm about to get spicy.
I'm about to snap. Yeah, I'm about to snap.
I need to do a little hair flip. I need to do something. I wish I had my wine right now.
I feel like if I could transport a glass over to you, I would, because through the Valleyverse tube, I'll just send you your glass of wine, because it's going to take everything in me not to be rude about this.
I've already Little Bunny Foo-Foo bopped everyone in the forest earlier, so I am ready.
Y'all. Let's break it down first.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's break it down first. Okay.
So we got
number one,
December
where our face
5th.
is covered. December 5th.
We're getting Pumpkin King and the Valleyverse multiplayer. So we're going to go all into multiplayer here in a little bit when we get there. Okay.
Yep.
That's the first thing that's coming.
Yes.
Late winter
Winter.
2024. So I'm assuming that's like February-ish would be late
Mhm.
winter to me. That one
Okay.
confused me at first because I was like, wait a second.
It really depends on
Next
what
year,
they
yeah.
consider.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Scream with excitement as a new realm door opens. So we're gonna get Mike and Sully and
And
the
Sully.
Monsters Inc. realm.
I'm just gonna keep
Um,
my fingers up as you go through so we know exactly how much
yep.
we're getting.
Okay,
Okay?
there's also I want to point out there is a new star path with every single one of these updates.
Yeah.
And then after that, in early spring 2024, a vibrant new villager moves to the valley,
Daisy
and
Duck.
it's going to be Daisy Duck.
It's the only person
So
it could be because the ship is there and she's on the front.
excited! I'm so excited to see what Daisy looks like.
Mhm. That's
Then
fine.
we've got late spring 2024. I just cannot even believe that this is all the free stuff, and it only takes us to summer. Okay, late
Yeah.
spring
Yep.
2024.
Yep.
You don't find a realm like this every dynasty. Mulan, for certain, is
That's
coming.
gotta be Mulan, right? The
Yeah, the
flowers.
flowers, the dynasty. It's Mulan.
Yeah, it's gotta be Mulan. Yep. Okay.
Summer 2024. A new princess joins the valley, bringing new culinary delights. Tiana is coming.
I
So
literally spazzed on that. I lost it. Like I literally start like it
yeah,
was ridiculous. I
yeah,
started freaking out on Tiana. Like, are you joking me?
yeah.
Let me say, I'm gonna say, I gotta speak my piece on this. For everybody who was like, oh, yeah, oh yeah, well, free content doesn't excuse the fact that they're not going free to play, and it's probably not even gonna be any main characters, and it's gonna. Blah, 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 blah. I don't want to hear it. I'm so sorry. I have to be so real. I don't want to hear a thing about it. Don't tell me nothing. If you don't like it past this point, you don't like it, uninstall the game, delete it, do whatever you got to do.
Install.
That's your prerogative. It's totally fine. Just remove the game. Let's move on to something else. Now is time. Now is the time for you to say this is no longer for me, and what's not for you is not for you. That's okay. That's okay, babes. It's time to just it's time to let it go, because this is not like this is an excellent roadmap, packed with free updates that are going to come to your game over the span of the next year, and you are not getting, which everybody thought, oh, it's not even gonna be main characters. We're not gonna see anybody good. You're getting, okay, forget Jack Skeleton. Maybe that's a hit or miss, depending on who you are. Tiana is a major princess. Daisy Duck is a major Disney person, whatever. And Mulan is another absolutely major. Mike and Sully, too, depending on who you are. But those last three,
Big ones.
there you are not, nobody could sit up here and debate with me that those are not huge
Right.
characters coming to your valley, which means they come with probably their own houses and they come with their own friendship items. So all new items for all of these characters. I don't want to hear it.
And we don't
I
even
don't.
know with the Mulan one, it just says you don't find a realm like this. Like, we don't know if there's multiple characters in there. It could be Mulan and Mushu, or
We don't know.
we don't know. But that's a lot. Plus a star path with every single update.
Come on, please. This was best case scenario, y'all.
Yeah.
This is literally best case scenario. They say they're not going to go free to play, but they say, you know what? Because we're not going free to play, we are going to jam pack the next year with amazing content.
Yeah. It's a lot. And this is,
That's
I mean, and this is just like a couple of words about what is coming. Y'all know how many updates have we been through at this point? We know
yeah,
with every update, it's so much more
yeah.
than this. You know what I mean? Like, this is just such a snapshot image of every single one. They always surprise us with more stuff. Like, I
Yep.
feel like this upcoming one, Jack Skellington multiplayer, and plus we're gonna have the DLC. Like, I don't think there's gonna be any. I don't want to say any. I don't think there's gonna be too many more surprises than that. Like, that is a lot of stuff to give
Yeah.
us at one time. But these
Oh
other
yeah.
ones, like, there's gonna be other stuff along the way that's included
Multiplayer.
in this free content.
even if you don't get the DLC, I keep saying it, I guess it's DLC.
Yeah.
Even if you don't get the expansion pass, you're getting access to the Valleyverse. Do you understand how much
I
like
love the
and
word Valleyverse.
I know Valleyverse is absolutely amazing, but like forget even if you're not in love with any of these characters, this is not the multiplayer, and I can't wait until we talk about multiplayer because this is the exact opposite. And when I say I set the bar, it was
So
way down there.
low.
Like it was so my bar for multiplayer was so low. I thought that the best thing we were going to get for multiplayer was starting a new save with your friends. That's it. That's your
I
multiplayer. You're gonna
wasn't even going there. I literally was just like, we might be able to trade items like trading Pokemon. Like you just see it like go up into a little chute and just go over to someone else's screen. I was like, it's gonna be literal garbage.
literally like
My expectations were so low.
so low. And when we get into the multiplayer, we'll go in depth, but like you're getting all of this in a free content update. And I know people are debating, well, it's not really free because you already paid for the game, but it is. Like at this point, you paid for a game up that has content up to a certain point, and they could say, well, you've paid for the game, you had this much gameplay, and that's it. Everything else you have to pay for. Instead, they're saying we're going to stick to because we're not going free to play, we're going to try to stick to making this enjoyable for everybody, even if you can't buy the expansion pass. We're going to, for the foreseeable future, continue to bring free updates to this game. So you don't have
And
to buy a DLC for new quests, new characters, new items.
mm-hmm. Well, what my assumption, and this is just an assumption, I don't know this for sure. My assumption would be the money that they're making off of Premium Shop and Star Path is the money that they're putting back into this free content update. The money that they're making from DLC, they're going to put back into more DLC.
DLC content. Mm-hmm.
I could be totally wrong in that. It could just be like one big pool and they don't care what comes from what. But I have a feeling that once the premium shop and all of that dries up completely, that's when we'll start to see the free content kind of fizzle out. But I do think that those microtransactions are contributing to the ability to have some more free content.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Listen, I just think that they could have given so much less. And I don't mean that like as that's what they should have done, but they could have.
Yeah.
They didn't have to go this
They
deep.
didn't have to. And this is this is only through summer.
Yeah. Now to be fair, we have seen roadmaps. We have seen roadmaps to start to change over the times. It's like, I mean, there could be something that has a hiccup along the way where something is delayed or whatever. So that could happen. But like for this to be the expectation, I'm here for that. This is impressive to me. This to me helps make up for the way that things went, the way that things are going. Like I just feel like this, if you're complaining about this, you won't be pleased about anything. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Like if this is not enough for you, then there's nothing DDV can do.
Yeah. Well, because I keep seeing people talking about the fact that there won't be any more storyline in the free. Why are we under that assumption exactly?
Yeah.
That's what I'm not really understanding. I don't think that just because the DLC has a storyline, the expansion pass has a storyline means that the main game also can't have a storyline.
I think that they have it. I think the way that they're going to set it up is that the main storyline continues and the DLCs are their own.
It's just the separate
entity.
thing. Right.
Like the DLCs, which we'll get into, if you watch it and actually listen to what they're saying, it's its own completely separate storyline happening at the same time of whatever's happening in DDV.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the main storyline is still going to continue. You're still going to kind of figure out what's going on in your valley and you're going to have quests and things like that. But the DLCs are going to be mini storylines and worlds that we go to revamp and restore just like we did in DDV.
Yeah. They have not referred to Eternity Isle as Act 2.
No.
Which is very telling to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's not.
Yeah. And it
Um,
doesn't feel like it because it's completely separate. It has no effect on our current valley.
right. Agree. Thank you, Ross, for the super chat. It's not even a year, it's 9 months, really. Yeah, the roadmap. I'm so excited. And then Brian, thank you for the super chat. Officially played 300 hours in Dreamlight Valley on my Switch. It only grows from here.
From there, I know.
And then Steph, thank you for the 8 months. People pay hundreds of dollars for Mario games that are all essentially the same. DDV is a steal at the end of the day.
Yeah.
True.
It is. To me,
To
take my
me,
money.
it's worth it. And like, that's the thing that, you know what? That is the great thing about video games. Something that's worth it to me may not be
May
worth
not
it
be
to
worth
you,
it.
but it is to me. And if I'm willing to pay it, if I'm willing to pay my $30 to play the game or my $30 to play the DLC, I'm going to be over here living in my valley
Living my best life.
and decorating with these new trees. December will kick off Act 1, while Act 2 and 3 will release later in 2024. Oh,
This
you're
tells me
saying
it's not
that,
Act 2.
okay, so Eternity Isle has its own acts. That's right. Yeah, because it
Yeah.
has the 3 different parts.
I really do feel like it's its own separate.
It's its own, yeah.
I think that they
Guaranteed.
want the expansion passes to not affect your main game, like your main storyline. I think they want you to feel like because again, we'll see this later on, but there's another Scrooge shop, there's another Remy's restaurant. Like I think it's meant to be its own separate world, and the story, which is why they're bringing free content updates to the main storyline so that you can continue on life in your valley without this expansion pass affecting you or impacting your game in a negative way. That's what
Yeah.
I think, and that's what I can kind of tell from like watching it. Obviously, we won't know until, more information, but that's definitely how it feels to me. And
Agree.
also, question, do you think Tiana's going to have her own restaurant or is she going to work at Remy's? Because that looks like Remy's.
I think she's
The
gonna.
picture on the
I don't think
wall,
she's gonna work.
You don't think so?
I mean,
I
it
hope
says
she
bringing
does.
new culinary delights. I just wonder if it means just like new recipes.
I think she is just going to bring new recipes. I was hoping that she'd get a restaurant just
Same.
because it was such a big part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've only seen the movie like one time. I need to watch it again, but I don't think she is. I wish she would.
Yeah, her entire goal was revolved around starting her own restaurant. Like it was like this whole thing. But I guess we'll just have to wait and
Imagine
see.
like her restaurant like down in the Glade.
Oh, they could really just double her house and restaurant as the same thing.
Yeah.
They don't do anything in their house anyway. You might as well just make the restaurant her house.
You could even have it like be 2 separate doors or something.
Yeah.
Or, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see.
That is
This
the
is
free
amazing.
content roadmap. I think that's all. What? No, they show the multiplayer, which is also in the free. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you spend a lot of time decorating your house and valley. This shows them decorating the valley. However, okay, so it says at launch. These words are very important to me.
Yes.
At launch, Valleyverse will support exploration of the main valley, player house, and Scrooge McDuck's shop. An online subscription may be required to access Valleyverse. At launch, these are the things you can do. And they say very specifically that this is not everything that's going to be coming to multiplayer. They're going to continue adding more to it. So this makes it seem like you cannot decorate on someone else's valley. I feel like that makes it very clear. You can explore, you cannot decorate.
I think they would have said decorate if that's what they wanted.
I think they're showing this character decorating to show it off to her friends.
Can I ask you, what is the online subscription maybe required? Is that for, do you think that's for Switch? Or do you think it's going to be for everyone, like PC?
I don't know. That's always so interesting to me because I feel like most of these games don't require Nintendo Online. But maybe they are using, they're going to use Nintendo servers. But it could be for anything. Like PlayStation has an online service, Xbox has an online service.
Okay.
So I think it's just going to depend on what system you're playing
you're
on
playing on.
and
Okay.
how they are doing it.
Okay.
I don't know. It's just like, do they have their own servers or are they going to use the other servers?
Yeah.
Will it be
Yeah.
required to play it?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Love this thing.
The portal.
Yeah. I think that's so cool.
Yeah. How do you think the friend is there going to be like a friend system, or am I just going to like go into Steam and be like, come over?
I would love a friend system. I think it would be
Same.
so cool to be able to kind of like how Palia does it. Like when you log on, you can see kind of like who you're friends with and who you can invite over, and it shows their like little AVs and everything. So like
But am I
I
going to have
think
to
that
like I never named anything.
yeah, I don't
So
know.
how are they there's going to be my email address? Like
I know. I'm so curious about that. I'm also curious, like, are there going to be like emotes that we can use when we're together, or will our names show up above our heads? Like, I'm very curious to
yeah.
know how far they're going to take it multiplayer wise. But yeah, I would love a friend system, especially for like memberships and stuff like that. Like having like your members, you can know when they're like on the game or something, even if it showed who's like online. I think that would be cool.
Yeah. Maya, thank you so much for renewing your membership. I appreciate that so much. Yeah, I like this thing. Okay, and then they just show up. That made it seem like he's showing up like at the well. I don't know why
Yeah.
they moved to this. Whoops.
Yeah, I'm curious. I was curious about this too. I was like, is this how we're gonna like when you invite them to your valley, do they come through the well? And this is like the little interaction that you get when you invite someone? Or maybe it's
Yeah.
just like something fun they're showing off.
I don't know. Okay, so this I screamed.
Oh,
This
out loud.
part
Yeah.
this part I literally screamed.
What did we say, Kato? What did we say before we knew about multiplayer? We said there's going to be absolutely no way people are coming and touring our valleys or sharing resources. It's not happening.
Not happening.
It's not happening.
This
And
is one of the
look at us.
few times where we've been wrong.
Yeah.
And I will admit that I was very wrong about this.
Same. I will as well. I will as well.
You can exchange items. Now, I do want to point out the fact, and I feel like the chat has pointed out, these are only going to be resources. And I honestly feel like the reasoning for this is you can't drop furniture. Like in Animal Crossing, you can drop furniture as like a leaf.
Yeah.
And people can pick up the leaf. You can't do that with items in this game the same way. So these are all like food items that you drop or resources. Like he's got an iron bar there. So like those kinds of items you can trade with each other. So Teddy has already told me he's going to bring me stacks and stacks of iron.
Same.
So
hopefully you have enough for all of us, Teddy.
I hope those aren't empty promises because I don't forget.
Dreamlight Daddy Teddy, I really do hope you have as many chests filled with iron as you say you do. We are expecting payments.
So, this is so exciting because just imagine like you're on stream. You don't have enough iron to complete a quest.
Me every stream.
You can just invite Teddy over.
Come on
gonna
over.
Bring you a stack.
Yep.
You can finish the quest right there. You don't have to go mining
do it.
for
You don't have to do anything. I literally so many times have been like trying to decorate and I'm like, oh God, we're going to have to pause the stream so I can go mine some iron or some stone. Not anymore.
Right.
I'm phoning a friend here on out. Which one of y'all wants to come save me?
Yeah.
We could even trade. I've got gold. You've got iron.
Kim doesn't even want to play the game anymore. So just bring me all your stuff. Streamer loot. I'm ready.
It's perfect. Hey, for anybody who's before you uninstall your game, can you just let us know? We can maybe start a Discord.
Miss Cupcake. Oh my gosh. People who are uninstalling, please just give me all your stuff. Miss Cupcake just said, what about pumpkins? Who needs pumpkin money? I got you. Please bring me. Don't sell your pumpkins, everyone. Stock up on your pumpkins and bring me pumpkins so I can have money.
Yes, please. Yes.
Oh,
please.
That's the best idea, Miss Cupcake. As my employer, I
I
would
think,
love to have some payment in pumpkins.
please,
Thank you.
please. Pumpkin me,
Wow.
please.
Yeah.
Iron me, please, and stone me, please. Those
Yes.
are my 3 wishes.
I
Also,
need
later on,
soil
oh,
for me too.
soil. I have plenty of soil. I'll be happy to drop some off to you
Okay, thank you.
if you do
Thank you.
need that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I shall pay you in pumpkins. I do not accept payment in bananas though. So if anybody
Oh.
is
Ooh.
thinking about that,
I
I those
wasn't, but now I am.
I don't think. Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Oh
Oh,
my gosh.
I'm so excited. When I saw that we could bring resources, that's when I really like at first I was like, "Oh, this is cool. We could bring like gifts." But resources brought this to a whole new level for me.
Yeah.
Like a whole new level. I was like blown away by that.
You are gonna need the bananas to feed the monkeys.
Ugh.
Aww.
Well, I'll do it for a monkey.
Those
They're my
monkeys
new
are
favorite
so
critter for
cute.
sure.
Oh my gosh, everyone, whenever you go to Kays Valley, please start hiding bananas everywhere.
Please don't. I'm gonna be logging onto my game looking for chests and stuff, and I'm just gonna find little bananas. Oh, that would be hilarious. If you don't know the joke, I absolutely hate bananas. I think they're the worst thing ever. So,
Steph, that is so funny. That would be hilarious. Okay, so multiplayer, you can visit. So y'all get ready for valley tours. Get ready to submit
yes.
your valley. Everyone be working on your valleys.
Yeah.
We want to tour your valley. I want to
Mhm.
do, I'm sure Kay does too, Steph, everybody wants to do valley tour streams. I want to do member
Yep.
valley streams.
Yep.
I want to see what you've been doing in your valley
Everything.
because I feel so disconnected from
Yeah.
everyone else's valley because all I see is your dream snaps. I
Yeah.
don't see anything else. So you better be working on your valley because I want to go see it. I want to show it off to everybody. It's
Yeah.
going to be so much fun. It's going to be like Animal Crossing 2020, going
Yes.
around touring everyone's.
So excited. I think as a content creator, I have to speak on the side of content creation because that's a part of what we do. As a content creator, I could not be in a better, happier place than I am now. This is like ideal for me to be able to come and either film a video of different amazing builds that you guys have done or just on stream, like being able to interact with you guys in a different way now. Like this opens it up to where we can have friends of our streams. We can come to you, you can come to us, we can interact and hang out. Like it just doesn't get any better than this.
Yep.
In terms of multiplayer. I feel like this is going to shed and bring a whole new light on DDV that is going to change the game.
Yes.
And I think they knew that because this is not like your basic multiplayer. Like this is in depth and they're not even finished. Like they are. Oh, hi, friend.
He's ready.
You said, did somebody say something about me?
He's ready to eat.
Yeah, feed me.
Stevie.
Yeah, I'm just so excited. I just feel like this is gonna it really is going to take the game to the next level. So
agree.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm also like, just imagine, because I know a lot of people are saying that they don't have their entire valley done or whatever, but like we can work with that. Like we could just tour specific biomes.
Yeah.
Or what if someone's like, I don't know what to put in this spot. And you can go to the valley and be like, I think this
Help
would
them.
look good there. That would look good there. The chat can give ideas. It's just so exciting.
Yeah.
And I know everyone else just like, it's like, when you go to someone's house, you just like to see other people's stuff. That's
Yes,
what it
it's
feels like.
refreshing.
I just like to see other people's stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And just look at it.
I think I speak for both of us when I say there will be an area in both of our Discords where you can submit or ask to, let us know that you would like to be toured or visited or whatever. Just because, and then we can also like have an area in Discord where it's like visited you today and like post a picture together. Like it's just going to be, there is unlimited possibilities in content with this, and it makes me so incredibly happy. And I think it just is another way that we can stay in tune and connect with each other. I just cannot wait. Cannot wait. December 5th could not roll around fast enough. Now, to be fair, do I think it's going to be perfect? Do I think that it's going to be released? And we have to reference, because I think we're hard on DDV sometimes. Like, I think that there are going to be issues. There may be connectivity issues. There may be glitches with this because it's new and they're incorporating it. But I can't wait. I'm excited nonetheless, and I just can't wait to actually see how it's implemented in the game.
Agree.
Highlight for me. Complete and total highlight for me.
Mm-hmm. And the next part about multiplayer, which I also think is great, is you can go to someone else's valley and go in their Scrooge store and shop. And I'm assuming that this works similarly to Animal Crossing, where like if you're on your valley, you need to buy what you want first.
Yeah.
And then have the person come and buy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think once it's gone, it's gone. Like, there's only going to be one of them, is my assumption. This is so exciting to me. I've also already said in my Discord, I'm going to have a section, like a Scrooge in search of section. Like, is there something that you're really wanting? A painting table?
It's in my valley today.
Yeah, it's in my valley today. Come get it.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
This just another way for us to get items.
Forget Scrooge resetting. You can literally just, hey friends, what's up? I want this item. Anybody got it? Or just for fun. Like, you can literally just for fun say, hey Steph, hey kiddo, I'm popping over. What you got in your store today? I'm just gonna shop.
Yeah.
Like,
so
hello?
Excited. Yeah.
Anybody who doesn't have the Vine wall, I will let you know when I see it. And what if you can reset, and then when the item shows up in your valley that somebody else is looking for, you can invite them over then? Like, does it change when people come over, or is it going to remain the same even if you've been resetting? I imagine it's just going to remain the same.
I think it's the same.
And it's so like
if you have a Vine wall and someone comes over, I think they're going to see the Vine wall.
The Vine wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
yeah.
Gosh, I just
do you think people are gonna like charge for people to come over? Like, hey, 5 iron ingots or like trade? I mean, like,
I guess
5 iron ingots to come shop in my store.
I guess you could, but I feel like that would be. I'm not, but I guess you could. If you need iron, listen, I need some iron. So if y'all want this Vine wall, you're gonna have to pay me. Oh my gosh, it's gotten so close to the way that you interact in Animal Crossing, though. Like, there are some minor differences, but it's so close to how you can travel and visit your friends in Animal Crossing. I'm just in shock still about this. Like, I almost am not registering that this is actually coming to the game.
I know.
Yeah.
Ugh, I hope it works fairly seamlessly.
I do too.
Yeah. I think I might like take a resource over there. Like, if I go to someone's valley and they have like a high ticket item, like if I'm going to get a Vine wall or something, I probably will try to bring something to drop on their valley and be like, hey,
just to say thanks
for, because it does take, I will say, like, it does take time for them to open up their valley and have you come over and
Yep.
And I would feel like most of the time they probably already have that item, so they're not like missing out on the item.
Right.
But they are like not resetting to let you come, so there are.
Listen, if I want to come over and you need something, just let me know.
Yeah.
just let me know what it is. I'll try my best to bring it on over. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So multiplayer is part of the free update. That's just, I can't believe I'm saying that.
Up to, I know, it's insane to me. And 4, it looks like a total, including yourself, 3 others can join your valley.
Others, yep. Imagine me, you, and Steph just running along. Taking pictures.
I
wonder what the pixtures will be like.
I know. Will everybody get to do their own pose?
I don't know. Oh,
so does this mean I can buy the items you have from Scrooge, or just what's on display? I think, Jenna, it's going to be what's on display. I don't think you'll be able to shop the catalog, but you'll be able to shop what's in the store that day.
Yeah.
Is what I imagine.
Gameloft, I'm going to say this again. If you need me to decorate for the next showcase, my DMs are open. Send me an email, consolecato@gmail.com.
I'll send over my portfolio.
I got 3rd place in Dream Snaps. Okay.
Hello.
I can help with these. Okay, this
I'm
is
happy to
cute.
do.
This is cute. But I
Yeah,
I would love to make an area in the valley that you feature.
it's the tables over there with no
Okay.
chairs for me. But listen, maybe you're going for a certain aesthetic. What is that fountain? And why was it brown?
What fountain?
Go back just a couple of seconds.
Oh, that's not a couple seconds. Oh, this one?
It, yeah,
Yeah, it's
what
like
is
the
that?
Beauty and the Beast one, but a different color.
But a different color. Does anybody have that in their game?
Is that real? I don't have
Is that new? I don't
Mine,
have that either.
mine is like silver.
Is this an old fountain version of the
I
chocolate
don't
fountain?
know, but I want
No.
that.
I want that. Yeah,
Christian, thank you so much for the gifted membership. I appreciate that. I don't think it's the lighting. That looks vastly different.
it is a totally different color. It's almost a brownish gray.
Do you think they changed it?
Maybe it was an old
This is just the
rendering of
old
it or
one?
something. Yeah, maybe.
Wait, no, this has strawberries in it. Am I going crazy? Can you see? Are you looking at my thing? You probably can't see. Because it's under our faces. If anyone else looks at this, under my face, I can't, that looks like a strawberry, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's just like one of the raspberries or something.
That's not the same fountain though, for sure.
That's not the
because
same fountain.
It's got like a different kind of plant at the top. Yeah, that's a different fountain. This is old footage of the game. Okay, so maybe it's just an old rendering of something that was going to be that's not.
Boo.
Okay, fine. But this is a new. No, it's not an old rendering. Well, I guess it could be because at this house, I'm like, whose house is that? Anyways, it's
Which house?
that blue one that was off in the corner. Remember we were like, is that a new house or an old house? But it might be old footage and it's
I
just
think
not.
this is just old, yeah.
Yeah. Because this is not even the updated paths. So
What is this? Wait, what is that? What house is that?
that's
What house is that?
I don't know. What's happening?
Is this
Could that
just
have been-
old?
Could this be an old version of Anna's house?
That's the
Anna and
I want
Kristoff?
that. That's the old version. I want that version back.
Bring that version back. Run that one back. Yeah.
That one's so cute with the hedges.
It looks so much better.
That one's so much cuter.
I'm gonna have to write the
Why
team.
are they
Hey, the
using the
OG.
oldest footage on Earth?
I don't know. The very beginning of DDB. Come on. Oh,
That
that's
one's
sad.
so cute. I love the doors.
I do too. I love the doors so much.
I love that.
Yep.
Wow. They just changed everything.
I guess so. That one's definitely better.
It is. What is this plant too? Is that in the game? I don't think I have that plant.
That plant, okay, this is the saddest thing about this whole scenario. I got that from Scrooge's shop one day and I was so happy. I remember I made a video about it and everything. Like I remember I showed everybody on stream and I was like, oh my God, look at this. Absolutely. Because, I was like, I love plants. So I saw this one. I was like, it's amazing. And they changed it to the ugliest plant in the game. You know that one with the blue vase at the bottom and it's got like different color flowers? It used to be that.
No, it did not.
I swear to God, it did. Yep. It used to be that. It used to be that, and they changed it to the big blue vase.
I know exactly which one you're talking about.
That nobody ever uses
with the pink in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the one. I was so distraught. I was like, because I thought that was the bee's knees right there. I was like, that's the one. She
is the plant.
Ladies and gentlemen, her.
Yeah, she's the plant that we all want.
Honestly, this has just ruined my mood. I don't even. We may have to have a conversation because between the Moana dress, Anna and Kristoff's old house, and this plant, we are gonna have to have a conversation with the team because y'all are getting a little out of hand with some of these.
I can't believe they're using this footage with these things that we can't have.
I don't know why they do that.
This is. Who do I need to contact?
I don't know. Somebody.
I need to
We have
contact someone's manager, I think.
it expeditiously.
Oh my gosh. Okay. We have literally not talked about anything.
No. Yeah, we're just
2 hours in, we talked about the free to play.
dream snaps and free to play. That's about it.
Okay. I do want to look. We have to look at this. Okay. Okay. This cottage. I know it's underneath my face.
Wow.
I'm sure y'all have all seen it.
She's
This
a beauty.
cottage, these overalls, that version of the capybara.
Cannot wait.
So good. I love everything about this. If you have the game and you're playing the game right now, anyone who is playing the game right now that's not using the cozy edition version of the game will be getting these items for free and 2,500 moonstones.
At any price point. It doesn't matter if you bought the 30 or the $70.
Basic, deluxe, ultimate,
Yeah.
everyone's getting them.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Unless you are only playing on the cozy version, which I think is only a small group of people.
Yeah.
You will not be getting the expansion pass for free. I think there's some confusion because it says like that we're getting the gold edition rewards, and if you get the gold edition, the expansion pass comes with it, but we do not get the DLC for free.
Yes.
So,
and I guess the other question too, people have been asking, which I'm confused too, does it include Game Pass? Because I know that if you have Game Pass on it's Xbox, right, and you pay that monthly subscription, then you can get the game for free. Does it come to them? I feel like it almost, I don't know this for sure, but I feel like it might, just because you still have the version of the game.
Yes.
And have been playing it in early access.
My understanding is if your cloud save is linked to a founder's version of the game, yes, you will be getting these.
Argo says Game Pass is the basic edition. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yep. That's I mean, I feel like that makes sense.
So as long as you're playing before December 5th, then you're going to get these for free. You can still get them after. So if for some reason you're not, you can still get these later. You just have to buy the gold edition version of the game to get them.
Yep.
These are 10 out of 10. I'm going to be living in these overalls.
Might not ever change.
In front of this this cottage? Are you kidding me?
Oh gosh, it's a cozy girl's dream at this point. Like iconic.
I love it so much. Jojo, thank you for the super chat. Does the capybara have Rapunzel's hair? It does.
Yes, thank you, Jojo.
Yeah, look at it.
It does. It's so cute. But this, honestly, I have to say, this makes me think that we're not going to get Rapunzel's hair.
You're jealous of the capybara.
I am. And you know what? I think that we have that.
I think her hair could be a reward similar to how, didn't Mother Gothel have a hair reward?
Mother Gothel did, but Mother Gothel was like the last time we ever got a hair reward from anybody.
I think Rapunzel's hair is so iconic. I could see them doing a hair reward. The only thing that worries me is that we have that other version of the tangled hair. That's what I was just about
to say. And they show it in the game, like throughout this the live stream, they showed like the Rapunzel braid when she was with her, and I was like, please don't tell me that that's the braids you think we want to stick with. If you don't expand that thing down my back, I'm going to lose it.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be to the ground, but it needs to be longer. I've been talking about this forever, but I need that braid.
Yep.
I need that braid.
Oh, there is an Elsa hair. Yeah. Do we get it from Elsa though? Or is it just, we have it?
I don't think so. I can't remember getting another hair from anyone other than Mother Gothel. Was there someone else that we got a hair from?
I feel like maybe Elsa.
But it was her friendship reward, or?
I think so.
It might have been.
I want the frying pan. The frying pan would be cute.
Oh gosh, it's just,
Did Ariel have hair that we got from her rewards?
Ariel did have. See, I just remember getting a lot. This was back in the old days. Back when we had stuff in Scrooge's shop, that little wall on the other side used to be filled with different hairstyles and stuff. But I do think Ariel, we either got an Ariel hair, because I have an Ariel hair, but I don't know if I got it from Ariel or from the shop.
Yeah.
You sent pictures of yeah, your cat looks so cute right now, just hanging out.
Todd's trying to figure out what Stevie's doing, so I have to update.
This is Stevie. Hi, Stevie.
On the desk. So ridiculous. Okay.
Really giving main character energy.
So if you had to pick
Mm-hmm.
an edition of the game to buy, if you're going to get it right now, if you don't have it yet, what are you getting?
If I was getting the game right now, oh, that's tough.
I feel like there's benefits.
There is benefits to every
all.
single one. See, the thing is right now, I do want to say anybody if you're considering purchasing the game, I was going to wait till later to say this, but I think this is a good time. If you're waiting to purchase the game or thinking, is it worth it to purchase this game? My advice to you would be, please buy it.
Yeah.
Especially if you're on PC. If you don't like it, you can return it after 2 hours of gameplay, which will be enough to figure out. I fell in love with the game after about 30 minutes of gameplay. I think it's enough time for you to decide whether you're going to want to return it or not. But please get it now. Don't buy these editions that are coming out later. Buy the game now, because we kind of did the math and ran through it. And basically right now, with the higher tiered packs, you get items and moonstones, and you're basically paying for the moonstones.
Mhm.
It like lines up with how much the moonstones cost in game. So I bought the basic. What is it? It's deluxe.
The basic or the deluxe? I think it's basic, deluxe, ultimate.
Yeah, I bought the $30 basic, and I
Basic.
started out with that, and I was totally happy with that. I would have never upgraded unless I upgraded because it went on sale. I will say that.
Mhm.
So I'm totally fine with the basic, and I would highly recommend the basic to anybody who's not obsessed with like cosmetics or anything like that. Now, I think if you're going to go anything above the basic, go the $70 version,
Ultimate,
because the ultimate version, sorry, I forget the names. I would definitely recommend going ultimate, because you get a ton of cosmetic items, and then you get, is it 20,000 moonstones or 14,000?
I think it's
I can't remember.
14,500.
14,500 moonstones. We'll say somewhere around 14,500 moonstones, which can get you a ton of stuff from the premium shop. It'll set you up from the star pass that are coming in the future. And I think that the $70, I don't regret buying the $70 version. Now, do we think it's going to go on sale again before?
Oh, ultimate's 20,000, they said.
20K. Okay, yeah.
Wait, so is the gold the one that has the 14,500?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, that's the deluxe. How much with the gold? Because here, okay, so it's hard to compare. I would say the two versions that I'm comparing in my head, if I'm buying, the only two versions I feel like you need to really compare would be the ultimate and the gold, because anything lower than that, like, you're just buying it based on price point, right?
Yeah.
So if you are only willing to spend $30, then get the regular, get the basic.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you just love the cozy edition. The cozy edition has exclusive items. It's only out for Switch right now. It's coming later to every other console except for PC.
Yeah.
But if you're, I think basic and deluxe are just based on price point. And then once you get to ultimate and gold, that's where you're comparing different things.
Mm-hmm.
The benefit to getting the gold edition is that it includes the expansion pass.
Yes. Oh, okay. I'm talking about the old packs, and you're referring to the new packs. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like it's like, are you making the decision to buy it now? Okay, pick between them, but
which really doesn't matter, because you'll get these items regardless too. So
yeah. So these items and then 2,500 moonstones you're gonna get if you purchase basic, deluxe, or ultimate right now.
Mm-hmm.
But if you got the cozy edition, you will not get the gold edition cosmetic rewards. No, it's not a founder's edition.
Can I be honest about the cozy edition?
Yeah.
Me personally, I don't think the cozy edition is I don't think it's worth it. I only say that just because I don't know. It kind of lacks luster for me. The only reason why I would get the cozy edition is because of the
I
raccoons.
want the raccoons.
Yeah, the raccoons are absolutely
Do I want to
adorable. They
spend $50 for raccoons though?
that and that's the point where and that's probably why I'm not getting it. I
But
would
you're
only get it
getting the moonstones too. So it's like
yeah,
you're
you
not
are getting the
just spending
moonstones.
$50 to get it.
Mhm.
But that is the benefit of getting the cozy edition. My question is the cozy edition, what's the basic edition? Like once this comes out of early access,
Yeah.
is there just like a basic or what is the cozy edition is so confusing to me. Like why? Why did you do that?
I think because it comes with collector's items. So I think the point of the cozy edition is to have a keepsake. So that's why you have that you get the little game and the in the box and then you get a map and some stickers and then you get exclusive like raccoons and stuff. So I think it's to really have like keepsake items from a game that you love. That's kind of how
Mhm.
I looked at it because it comes with these keepsakes, I guess. Like the map is really cool. The map looks really, really cool. Again, I saw that in Sarah's video. The map looks awesome. You could like frame it if you wanted to or whatever. But like, I think you get some keepsakes, but you really have to decide whether you really want those things because other than that, the price point for me, I don't know that it's necessarily worth it unless you're like a collector and you want all the things,
It
to
does
keep.
not have a physical disc, by the way. People are saying there is no game in that box.
No, you
Just
opened it
just
up
to
and
clarify, there's no it's a code. It's
yeah,
kind of
it's just a
like
code.
Fortnite will sell stuff like that. Other
Mhm.
games will do that. There is nothing in that box except for your code for your digital version of the game and
Mhm.
your freebies, like your map and your I think you get stickers and that stuff.
Yeah.
Um only Switch is digitally, the rest are physical? Really? Why would they not just make a cartridge then for the Switch?
Right, to keep.
Yeah. Because I think that would just be cool to have. I guess maybe it's expensive to make.
Yeah, 20,000 the ultimate edition comes with 20,000 moonstones, the ultimate regal fox, ultimate clothing set, 2 wearable items, ultimate ears and headbands and jersey, ultimate furniture set which is 13 decoration items, wall and floor color coverings which is 2 decoration and 2 color variants, and then the ultimate design motif, so it's 3 motifs that can be used in the touch of magic tool. So like I would just buy it now, but
Ro-
if you do what?
Robin just said, but you spend $35 on Crumble and you don't get 17,500 moonstones. Are you calling me out like that, Robin? Don't look. Would I spend my 30 if I want to spend my $35 on cookies?
I'm gonna do that.
But you're right. You're right.
I don't know. It's hard to say what's going to be the best. I would if I was brand new to the game, unless I wanted to play right away, I'd buy the pack that comes with the expansion.
The gold edition comes with the expansion pass.
Yeah, that's probably what I do. If I was new to the game and is not dead set on playing it right away, I would do that. If I was on a budget and I wanted to play right now, I'd pay for the base and buy the expansion when it comes out. So I'd
Mm-hmm.
spend what $60, which I think is a great price for all of the content that you're going to get. So I think it really depends on where you're at.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Yeah. Well, I am not the person to come to for advice on this because I would be like, buy the ultimate edition and get the
Get the most expensive. It's
yeah.
called the Kato package.
Yeah. So I don't know. Um. Amy, I bought the Ultimate Edition last year, just recently bought the Cozy. Will I still receive the Gold Edition? Okay, so you are not receiving the Gold Edition. You're receiving the Gold Edition cosmetic. You're receiving what's on the screen right now is what you're getting. Yes,
Yeah.
you'll get the cottage, you'll get the overalls, you'll get the companion, and you're gonna get 2,500 moonstones. I actually stopped it on the perfect thing because it says
Yeah.
and 2,500 moonstones at the bottom.
Yeah.
What is on the screen right now is what you're going to get. You
Yep.
are not getting everything that's included in the gold edition because you do not get the expansion pass for free.
Mm-mm.
You will have to pay the $30 for that.
Yeah.
So,
Raccoon
Kelly,
GoFundMe.
thank you for the super chat. Here's $5 towards the raccoon fund. Thank you.
Thank you, Kelly.
Oh my gosh. You know it's bad when you have a raccoon fund.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
What do they
Love
talk
these items, though.
about
Absolutely gorgeous and so well
next?
done.
Oh, here's where they talk about all of the... Now, they kind of hyped it up, too. Like, here's standard, deluxe. So you can go into this live stream if you still need to see
All of the items.
all the things. Wait,
Mhm.
what just happened?
Before they go away
Standard.
forever.
Okay, so standard. And each tier that you go up, you get all of the things in the previous tier. So, like, if you are like, yeah, well, I want more than the standard edition, you're still going to get all of this stuff that
Yeah.
comes with the standard.
Mhm. I think I got lucky and somehow ended up getting that chocolate crock thing with the standard edition.
I
With
think
the
something about the chocolate crock was if you played like the first week or something.
so maybe that's what it was
I
because I
think
think
it
I
was
did.
some exclusive to playing and not so much
Mhm.
exclusive to purchasing.
Okay.
Yeah. I literally forgot that these were all items that came in these packs. Like,
Yeah.
I have no concept of what I got with each thing. I feel like these items are really good. The
Yeah,
Ultimate
they are.
Edition items. Like this
They're absolutely
dress,
gorgeous. Yeah.
this red carpet, I actually use a lot. This pillar is one of my favorites.
I really wish that crown motif was actually the crown that you could wear on your head, just throwing that
That would
out
be
there.
amazing.
I think everything
Because they already
here,
have it rendered for the fox. Don't
yeah,
get me started.
it's gorgeous. It's literally this set of items is gorgeous. I use a lot of them. The dress, the way you listen, I put that dress on and it transformed my entire personality. I said things on that stream I probably shouldn't have. I was like, "Oh my god." When she walks, I'm like,
I know.
okay, yeah, y'all set it off. Y'all really did that. Even the guy's outfit. I mean, it's a very beautiful set of items that I am happy that I got in my game. I do
Yeah.
love every single thing that we got.
Agree.
And this isn't even everything.
Yep. Love that stuff.
Mhm.
Like, look at it. Oh, so good for
Yeah.
dream snaps, too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Look at that dress. Okay.
Oh, it's so nice.
Okay, very special announcement. Wait, what? Oh, here. Okay.
Here's the good stuff.
We're finally moving into the expansion pass. So, I'm curious, how does everyone feel? Just initial thoughts on paying $30 for the expansion pass.
Oh my gosh. Can I answer? Or are we waiting for everybody?
You can answer.
I wholeheartedly, without a doubt, not without a single doubt in my mind, think $30 is a totally acceptable price for the amount of content that you're getting in this expansion pass. I think that it's perfectly priced.
Yeah.
I will not think twice about that money leaving my bank account.
Right. Agree.
Yeah.
And
It's
I've
going
already,
down.
and I've already spent quite a bit of money in this game.
Oh yeah. Yep,
So,
same. Mhm.
you know.
I bought the regular, bought the spent $30 on the regular, then went and bought the ultimate so that I could get the moonstones that I needed. Have bought moonstone packages. Like, yeah, no. Like, don't even get me started. I will be spending as much. I don't care if the thing was priced at 40 or 50. I would have bought it.
Yeah.
I mean, it is so there's so much in this. I can't wait to watch it again because
feel
there's just so
like
much here.
$30 is about as high as they could go without people just really losing their
Going
minds.
crazy. Yeah, for sure.
I think it's perfectly priced. for
Perfectly
what it
priced.
is.
Absolutely.
Brittany, thank you for the
Absolutely.
super chat. Random, but can you do 2.0 resolution on the Steam Deck? I think you can. I think you have the option. It may not run very well, though.
Yeah, it might be a little glitchy depending.
But I do think that you have the option if I remember correctly.
Yep,
So
Becca
if,
says you
if you just
can.
want to like take a picture, that's what I would recommend.
Harley, I said take my husband's car.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm curious how much I've spent in the game. I don't remember how many Moonstone packs I purchased early on. Um,
Two.
did I buy two? Or did I just buy one? I don't know how many Moonstone packs I bought.
Yeah.
Brian, thank you
No.
for the super chat. What's money? That's a good question.
I mean, what at this point?
Uh, do you think there will
It's
be an expansion pass every year that you'll need to buy? I hope so.
yeah,
Give me an
I
expansion
absolutely.
pass every year with multiple acts. I will not complain.
Yeah, I think especially because they're rolling it out, and which is another really cool thing about having the expansion pass because it's coming in sections. Like you're getting content at different parts of the year. So like I love it. I
I do
just love
too.
it. And if they release one every year, I would be happy. I might need one twice a year, to be honest. Like
Yeah, true. True.
but to start $30 once a year to play your favorite game with absolutely amazing content and updates. Y'all, I spend $30 on food for my family. Like literally in one sitting, if I go out to get fast food for my family, I'm spending $30.
Same.
Like in
Just did
hindsight,
it tonight.
$30. I get that it could be expensive for some people. Not everybody's in the same financial situation. So I totally understand that. But like literally, we probably spend $30 on random stuff every
Mm-hmm.
single day. Like it's $30 is not in hindsight of someone who can afford something like that a lot of money at all.
Yeah.
Like
Mm-hmm. Oh, that monkey right there. Are you kidding me?
just adorable. It will be my new favorite companion for sure.
There's just so much stuff. Like I don't know how in depth we want to get with it. Um, especially since we've already been talking for 2 hours.
How are we all feeling? We've been talking for a long time. I'm hoping you guys don't mind if we continue on because there's a lot to discuss here
There's
in
so
this part.
much.
There's so much.
These trees, first of all, I literally can't. I
Don't get me started.
am obsessed.
Ah,
Obsessed.
I Why is it so gorgeous?
I don't I can't comprehend. Oh my gosh.
We love you guys. Thank you.
Another one. Look at this.
Completely different biome, like completely different in aesthetic. And what is this like swirly thing in the back? Look at the monkey standing on the bricks.
I know.
I just will love you forever. Please come be my in real life pet
I
because
know.
I,
Well, and then you got like all of these different stalls. I'm so curious about the stalls.
yeah,
Like, are these
like if they're
craftable?
just,
Are they, can I buy them?
I'm
Like,
curious. Is there going to be something there once we like fix up the area?
yeah. Does it
I
turn
am.
into a market?
Oh, that would be so cool if it turned into a market.
So curious. Here's Jafar. Who is a Jafar fan? An Aladdin fan.
I love Aladdin, but I haven't watched it in a super long time.
Same. It's been really,
This
really
part
long.
too, and this is why I feel like that whole like rift in time. It's a totally different storyline. It has nothing to do with thorns, night thorns, or the forgetting. It's like Jafar caused a mess, and the whole expansion pass is dedicated to fixing the mess that he made.
Yeah.
Also, can we talk about this scene?
This
What
is
is
one
our
of my
speculation?
favorites.
What's our speculation of how we get here? We're coming in on a boat. Where are we coming from our original valley?
I don't
Is it through Skull
know.
Rock?
I don't think it is. I feel like Skull Rock is going to be like main storyline.
Because I'd be sad. The only reason I'd be sad at Skull Rock is because then it's not the theory that it's going to be like Peter Pan related in some type of way with like
Right.
Tinkerbell and stuff like that. So that's the only downside. But how do we get here from our valleys? I'm so curious to know.
I feel like maybe once you download it, this boat will show up at your
Somewhere in the
dock
valley.
or like somewhere, you know? And
Oh
you
my
can just like
goodness.
go click on it and there will be an option. Do you want to go to Eternity Isle? Yes. And then you go loading screen, bam, you're there.
Oh my
And then
goodness.
you kind of come up like this.
Could you imagine?
And then maybe like after that, I don't know if that's going to be every time. I'm curious like if you have to do that every single time or if you
Yeah.
can then
Uh-huh.
fast travel there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think every time will be for sure a loading screen. But
Yeah, I think that we're definitely gonna have a loading screen to get there just because we're going to a whole different place. So with a
yeah.
different item limit and everything. So yeah. Which I'm fine with. I'm okay with that. Oh my gosh. That
Yeah.
looks so good.
I
Look at the
love
monkey in the
this.
tree with the vines.
I am curious. So you see Goofy is here. How I wonder how villagers are showing up here. Like,
That's
are
what
there
I
just certain villagers who will be here when you come? Like, they are part of the storyline and they need to be here?
Mhm.
Or,
I'm
or
wondering if
what?
it's like it's because that's what I was wondering about Scrooge's shop. That's the part that confuses me because our valley once you unlock it, are valley members just able to come here as they please? Like kind of like how they travel through your valley, they'll just kind of show up over here. Or like you said, do they relate to the storyline? That's the part I don't know. I almost feel like they are putting the characters that we need to function and do things like sell to make money, and buy things from Scrooge's store, cook at Remy's restaurant. Like they're putting those things there so that we don't have to travel all the way back home to our valley, especially if there's a loading screen to do the things that we need to do in order to like, power back up and all that stuff. Like I'm even curious to know if we're going to have a main housing plot like on this side of
Right.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
like are we going to have our home here and is it going to connect to our home back in the valley and have all of our stuff in it? I wonder how that's going to work too.
Yeah. Yeah. I know there's a lot of speculation about, they did clarify for sure we can move the villagers that you get from here to our valley. My assumption is yes, you can move the villagers from your valley to here.
Mhm.
That's just my assumption. I just can't imagine they would let you do it the one way but not let you do it the other.
The other way. Mhm.
Because if I move 3 more villagers to my valley and then I've got Mike, Sully, Jack, Mulan, Tiana, all these people cut, like I am out of room.
Mhm.
Which I guess someone who doesn't get the expansion pass is also going to be struggling with room.
Well, I was thinking about
But
that earlier because I was like, there's 6 new there's 6 new characters coming with the free content update. Where are they gonna go?
I know. And they
Is
just
there
keep
gonna be a
making
biome?
them bigger and bigger and bigger. Like all the houses are
To be
huge.
to be fair, they're either gonna do one or 2 things. One, which would be scammy, is if they never introduce a new biome, to the valley.
They just make you like stack all your
You're
houses
just
close to each other.
or yeah, or they do that in order to kind of like try to push you to buy an expansion pass, or they make it to where you can pick and choose who you want in your valley there or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're gonna do that, but it's definitely gonna get tight in the valley.
Yeah.
So
It
we'll see.
is
But
for sure.
yeah, if we can move them, oh yeah, you best believe. Maui and I'm sorry, Ariel too. Ariel got to I'm tired of looking at that house. I'm not
Same.
gonna lie to you.
Well, and I already said I am so hoping that we can move people here
Mhm.
because it will solve my biggest problem. So right now I am in this never ending battle of I want to decorate my valley, but dream snaps. If
Oh
I
my
can
gosh,
move
yeah.
people here, I can do my dream snaps here.
Yeah.
I will just have this be like trash villagers, photo ops for dream snaps,
Yeah,
and then fully decorate my valley exactly how I want it.
yeah.
And then I
I
can
would
just come here to do dream snaps and
yeah.
like
I would love that because I'm itching to like have a finished valley
yeah.
for just decorating purposes. Yeah.
And
But
even if it doesn't stay like that, I just want to like for
focus on it.
once
Yeah.
have a valley done and like do a valley tour and then
So the question is then, are you going to delete your entire valley if that's the case
I don't think
and
I can
start
ever delete
over?
my meadow. I love my meadow
Your
too
meadow's
much.
pretty great. Your meadow's pretty great.
I
Okay.
think I could delete everything else though.
Oh,
I don't know if I'm connected to anything else. There's really not
spiraling.
that much more. Like just the plaza and a tiny section of my frozen frosted
My
heights,
valley
whatever.
is definitely trash though. Like I know people are like, your valley looks so good. It's a mess. There's stuff everywhere.
True. Ross, thank you for the super chat. Now that we have monkeys, do you think we will get a boo? Yes. I think a boo will be a premium shop companion.
Thank you, Ross.
Rebby, thank you for the 11 months. Almost 1 year. Tiana's my fave after Stitch. And I screamed when I saw she's coming to DDV.
Gosh, so good. Tiana's a
So
big
good.
one. A big one. Not only just because she's a major like Disney princess, but also just because of representation. Like
Yeah.
Tiana is like, we needed Tiana in the Tiana in the Valley, and I'm just so excited. Like I just so
I was
excited.
watching Steph react, and Steph said, "Finally getting some melanin in the valley."
No, literally.
I
And
lost it.
they better make her perfect, okay? I want to see a perfect, beautiful Tiana, okay?
Yeah,
I think she's gonna be gorgeous. I can't wait.
agree.
I can't wait.
Gosh, there's so much. Oh my gosh, these trees, this whole area.
The vines hanging down, and then yeah, like all the floating rocks too.
Yeah, so many floating rocks, low floating rocks too.
Low, I know. Yeah. So we've got a tropical-esque type of biome with lots of water. We've got a jungle. This looks like jungle, and then desert.
That last one, and then desert. Yeah.
Yeah. Look
So
at these crops.
this kind of sneak peeked before we knew what it was.
I didn't even notice
The
it the
sprinkler.
first time.
I didn't either. I think I was just, or maybe I saw it and I was just like, okay, what is that?
Are there two versions though? Because the
This
second
looks
version
different.
is tall. Yeah,
Right.
this one's small, and the second version is taller.
Yep. And
Look at
these
that
are
staircase in the back.
different.
Look at that staircase in the back. Oh my God, it looks so good.
And these are all different plants.
Kato, I think that this is going to be, I think everybody from our valley might be here. I don't know, because there's Merlin in the back.
I know. I
Is
think
it
so
Merlin or Marlin?
Merlin?
It's Merlin.
Uninstall.
Unsub. I always get worried because I posted a video a while back and somebody was
Marlin.
like, his name's not Marlin, it's Merlin. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Whoa, wait a second, guys. Hold on. Not who's Marlin. I have a heart. Okay, listen. Here we go. Marlin.
Marlin?
You know what? It's fine. We don't have to talk about it. It's fine. Merlin. I said it right the first time at least.
Merlin. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Merlin is in the back. Yes. So is it just going to be main? Like maybe you just have all of the characters that were with us originally when we first came to the valley? Like maybe that set or group? Maybe. I'm so curious.
Maybe just the ones that are involved in the quests that you have to do. I don't know.
Right. It probably is that.
I don't know. Wow.
I'm
Caroline, thank you for the super chat. I'm calling on that from now.
Please. Also, what was that? Were those yams or like sweet potatoes or something? Or purple potatoes?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Right there. Yeah. Those do look like...
There's chilies. Those look like some type of chili pepper. And then that's cabbage. And what are those?
Is that cabbage?
Don't
we already have cabbage?
We have lettuce.
We just have lettuce. Okay, so cabbage.
That looks like cabbage to me, but I don't know.
People are saying figs? Are figs that big?
Do figs? I thought figs grew on trees, no? Purple carrots? They could be purple carrots. I don't know. I don't know why I'm so excited
Some
about
kind of root vegetable.
It's yeah.
is
Mm-hmm.
this. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah. The figs
Figs
are
are on bush list.
smaller. We are
Yeah.
getting figs.
Look at this snake right there. I didn't even notice that little snake back there. That's so cool. Look at the tool.
The tool, the tree. This is giving me Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Why does it look
Uh,
it looks just so it looks so different from anything we've done in DDV so far too. I have
mhm.
to say that. Like it seems like they're putting a heavy emphasis on exploring and like cuz she said there's a lot of hidden areas and stuff too, which I was like super excited about. Um but I'm just so, and I have to say I have to toot my own horn. I did say that it was going to be a time control tool. And I'm happy to see that it is.
Is it?
It's related to time control. So like the whole thing in the when we see later on where you're searching for like old relics, it's like using time to like
Uh,
find them. And I think there's something else in the game where it does something with time too. So I was like,
okay.
I was on the right path, I think.
Yeah, interesting. It has kind of like the hourglass inside it.
I know, I love it. I
I
love
like
the
it. I
design.
think it's
I like it a lot.
a
I feel like I'm
cool
gonna run around with
tool.
it in my hand just for aesthetic reasons.
Now,
Like,
do you think we're gonna get a tool skin for it
yes. I
that
think that it will
matches?
be, yeah, I think it'll be, I don't know if they'll redo any of the other ones to match it, but I think maybe in the future we will get whatever tool skin set we'll get for that too, which will be really
I
cool.
want them to get the old ones too. I want it
I do
to
too.
match.
I need all of my tools to match, please.
Yeah.
Please.
Leanna, thank you for the super chat. Marlin is Nemo's dad in
Okay.
Finding Nemo. Just so
That's
you
true.
know. And
Thank you.
John, thank you for the super chat. I'm excited for the future of Dreamlight Valley. Anna is my favorite. I do like Anna too.
Anna's great.
I love Frozen just as a
Me,
whole.
that movie makes me cry every single time.
Does it?
Look at look
Ah!
at
Okay, people were poo-pooing all over her design on Reddit. I
why?
love her. I think
I
she's
didn't see
perfect.
Eve or
No,
Rapunzel.
Rapunzel.
Oh no, I am obsessed with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I
she
think
looks
she
great.
is so good.
I mean, this is probably not even the final like version of her either, but like I think she looks absolutely fantastic. Her hair looks amazing, the outfit, everything. I think she looks great.
Yeah. I think people are too set in like what the movies look like.
Yeah.
And this is just totally different. Like they can't have the same, it's not going to look the same as the movie. It's different
Yeah.
animation, it's different everything. So like
Mhm.
I think she looks great.
I think she looks really good.
There is Gaston, and I think wait, is that his house?
That looks like
No,
a
there was
that
that
looks like
other
the
house. That
cottage.
does look like the cottage, but different.
It's a cottage with a brown
I
roof.
want that. I need
Don't do
that.
this. I will have an entire area
A
dedicated to cottages.
cottages.
Let's not.
Oh,
Also, did you notice we're fishing in a sand pit?
yeah, I think it's like mud or something.
So cool. Mud
I
fishing.
Okay, but I think we see Gaston's house later and it is not this. So this is definitely I wonder if that's a premium shop
There's a lot of
cottage.
hidden gems. And our cameras are kind of blocking it, but is that a new item, the fishing rod set that's right there next to this thing? Like will that be a new decor item?
I don't know because it's like the same thing as this one, but with no fish on it.
Yeah. Huh.
So I don't
Okay.
know. I like
Oh,
the,
maybe it's just decor.
I don't know.
That's definitely our main house
Oh,
back
this
there
is the
though.
yellow house in this biome.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't think
interesting.
that we're gonna move our house there though. I think we're just gonna have a
Have another
duplicated
one.
house. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I think
agree.
so.
Look at Stitch. There's a little bit better view of it without our cameras in front of it. It's just the same thing, but with nothing hanging off of it.
Yeah. Okay.
See,
Okay,
I
that makes
still
sense.
have my house as the gable front house in my
Oh, you
valley.
do?
Hmm.
Okay.
because I just want another house. I can't help myself.
I love
So,
all the house skins.
yeah. So I have that down, and then I have every other house skin down. There's just so
That's
much.
Yeah, that's definitely a new cottage right there. That's gonna be in the premium shop, I think.
That, yeah,
Hmm.
love it.
Which cottage galore. So
Okay. Here is this game that they talk about later, I think. This is
hmm
interesting to me. I'm wondering if, so for now, you get to play this mini game with your villagers.
hmm
I'm just wondering if in the future we'll get to play it with each other.
I would hope so.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. Like it's fun, but how
How
often
often
am
are
I
you
going to
gonna
be
do
doing
it?
that?
I
Unless
think
I
they're
have. Like,
probably
is it
gonna
going to be
rope
like
it.
win one game of Disney
I think
chess and
so.
a star path or something?
It's gonna be that or for like quests, like you have
Earn
to win a
7
game.
coins in a star path.
Also, what's the reward? Because like for me, I don't
If
like
it's like 20 coins, promise you I will lose my mind.
yeah, I won't be doing it. I won't be doing it unless it's required. Like after the first couple of times that we do it for fun, it won't be happening again. Now, if we're gonna win some moonstones,
Yeah.
now we're talking about
I
something.
can only see them doing a moonstone reward if you play like once a day. Like once a day, you get
Yeah,
to
you get some
play to
moonstone.
earn 50 moonstones.
Oh yeah, because then people could just play for hours
Yeah.
and hours and hours. Yeah. So I could totally see that.
Yeah.
But I mean, it looks cool. It definitely looks interesting. I think that it would be a lot more fun if we could play against friends though, because I think that just like spices it up a little bit. But very interesting to see how this kind of like plays out.
Yeah. Wait,
It does look like fun.
is the board game strictly in the DLC? Someone brings up a point. They can't have this in
Mm,
the star path if it's strictly in the DLC.
That's
I don't know
true.
why I was thinking it wasn't, but I guess it's in this part of the thing, so maybe it is.
I think it is. I think because they showed it specifically here and
Mm-hmm.
not anywhere else. So I think it is part of the DLC.
Yeah. I've got to watch Aladdin again. Like I know this is from Aladdin, but I don't remember everything about Aladdin, so
I really feel like we should.
yeah.
Absolutely. I will be there as well.
Look at Jafar. Just so
That's gotta be
cute.
Jafar's place, right? No? Or something? This lion head? He is like
I
freaking
think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Okay. Let's fast forward. We're gonna go back or forward. Okay, so here is the gable front house. So we definitely have a house here.
Yes.
Now, do you think by copy of your house, do you mean like whatever house you're in, it's literally going to be your same house just here?
I
Or do
mean
you
the
think we
in
can have like a gable front and then it'll be the interiors the same?
I think I'm hoping that you can change your house to whatever you want here and also the interior be the same.
Okay.
Like if you want to apply a house skin or whatever, like I think that like it'll act as your house does in your valley is what I'm hoping, but I don't know.
Okay. Also, like this area, oh, these trees, these
Yeah. I just
where are these lights coming? Are these lights hanging from the tree?
I think they might
Where are
be.
they coming from?
I love
Oh,
them.
just everything.
What is this
This
little
lily
pond
pad
area here
pond.
too?
Oh,
Yeah. I think that that's absolutely gorgeous.
I just can't.
I'm so excited to see. I really, really hope. I don't know if I've seen actual like flowers and stuff, but I'm really curious to see if we're gonna have some new like what's the flower called in DDV that we always
Butterfly
use? The
flowers.
butterfly flowers.
I
We
haven't
need something
seen
else
any
like
of
that item.
those. I
Yeah.
saw, I've seen like other forageable flowers, but I don't think I've seen any like quite like that. I keep seeing this tree though, and it has like little
Ducks.
ducks on it.
Mm-hmm.
What is this?
I
I
think it's a decor item.
I want that
It's
with
so
the ducks
adorable.
on it.
Yeah.
It's
I'll
so
have like
cute.
400 of them literally everywhere just because.
It's so
I love
cute.
it.
Okay, this is like a wide shot of what we've already seen.
Yes.
We've got Scrooge's in the back. Um, I don't think we
All of those
fully
little
went into
stands.
this, but like, do you think, do we think that this is the same stuff that we're seeing in our current Scrooge shop? Is it all different? Is it stuff that's exclusive to the DLC,
Hmm.
exclusive to these biomes? Is it just another round of Scrooge stuff in this
I'm
biome?
I don't
It's just very
know.
interesting that they have a Scrooge store here to me.
It's very interesting to me too. The only benefit to having it there would be if they had unique items specific to the area that you're in, right? Because why you don't do anything else in Scrooge's store other than
I mean, I guess if you need to go to him to buy items to decorate these biomes,
that's what it is. Yeah,
you wouldn't
that's
have to go
that's
all the
what
way
it's
back
gonna
to your
be because
valley.
you don't have to go all the way back to your valley. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, I think the store is probably more likely to match up with like they're in sync. Whatever's in your store in the valley is going to be in your store in the aisle as well. Now, if that's different, I'd be totally happy about that. I would
You think
absolutely
it's going
love
to be the
having
same?
I think it's going to be the same. I think the
No.
purpose I
We have to
really do.
upgrade it.
Yeah, but I think that's just for the fun or the purpose of
The
upgrading it, right?
fun. That's
Hey,
not
I miss
fun.
the old days. I miss the old days.
Are
I
you
think
kidding?
maybe though, maybe it will have like some exclusive items that you can maybe only get there, but eventually, like
If
they can
I
only give
swear to
you.
you, if I walk into the Scrooge store and all my clothes are bought out, I'm going to be disappointed.
I'm gonna be disappointed if this expansion pass does not come with a whole new set of clothes in general.
Clothes, items, and that's the thing that is my biggest complaint. Like, look,
Yeah.
we've been positive the whole time. Let me say a little negative. In my opinion, with
Hmm.
every update, there should be a new set of items being added to the game
Yes.
because we don't have enough clothes. Like, I know there's a lot already in the game. We do not have enough clothes. There's not enough clothes for males specifically. There should be item sets coming with every update. In
I
addition to the friendship quest items. Like I love
Yeah.
those, don't get me wrong. Those should be like the standouts.
Yeah. The top
These
tier.
crazy insane items like
Hmm.
the one that you get from Beauty and the Beast, like the little window
Oh, it's
couch
amazing.
thing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Hmm.
Love it. 10 out of 10. Haven't gotten it yet, but 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Those, yes. But I give me more give me that green plant with the gold thing that you took away from me.
Yeah, like my thing is like I feel because you're introducing new characters, especially revolving around a specific movie, there should be a drop of a number of clothing items and hair related to the movie.
Yeah.
Like and you're already making a lot of it because your characters have different clothings and different hairs. Like even if it's close or similar to the things that they're wearing or have, like why when Belle came, we can't get a dress similar to what Belle is wearing, like
Right.
or more clothes or dresses or something similar. Like I just feel like it's a really important part of introducing new characters based around movies into the game. Clothing and hair. It's one of my favorite things to do is like to change my outfits and my hairs. And like ever since I bought out everything from Scrooge's, I haven't seen a single like thing.
Yeah, like we
Like
get the
it's gone.
friendship stuff, but and I even want more basic stuff. Like I don't know if they're trying to encourage the touch of magic and that's why they're not doing it or what it is. Or maybe they will be adding stuff with once it comes out of early access. Like maybe they were just like, okay, 1700 items or whatever, however many
Yeah.
items there are. That's enough for early access. We're gonna, you know, we're gonna add more later.
Yeah.
I need more. I need more.
Is it too much to say like I want exactly what my character is wearing?
No, like
Like give me Belle's hair, give me
I
Belle's
want to
dress.
be twinning.
I want to be 20. Yeah, I want literally because they come with some of the coolest stuff. Vanessa, I want the dress, I want the hair.
Yeah.
Like give me the things that my characters are wearing. Just because like if I wanted to cosplay as my favorite character in the game, it would just be cool to try to cosplay as them, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
But yeah, I totally I hate that we haven't had any new clothes. Like, and again, the last time I got anything from Scrooge's shop was like a mushroom shirt.
Yeah, we got like that
Like
mushroom frog thing, and then we got Just
And then we
random
got the
stuff.
dream snap. We got the
Oh,
dream
the
snap
dream
stuff,
stuff.
which please don't get me started on the dream snap. Like, you want to talk about being negative about something. That was the
That
most
reward
lackluster.
system.
You gave me some waitress boots, black jeans, and a dusty, dingy some kind of purple colored
And you're
sweater.
giving me motifs as rewards for dream
I don't
snaps, which I can't even
I don't
use.
even want to talk about that. I don't even
Motifs.
want to talk about that splatter motif. I could not believe. Yeah, I feel like they definitely could do better, but I do feel like the Scrooge's shop, Remy's restaurant, and all that stuff is there for the convenience of not having to travel back home. Because
What
how
a
else are you
missed
gonna?
opportunity if that's the case.
I know. Yeah.
Arborita says they want you to buy more clothing from the premium shop, and I disagree with that. They're not putting enough clothing in the premium
Clothing in the
shop for me
premium
to
shop.
think that that's the case.
Yeah, no. I don't think so. They would literally
And
have
we
to
would
be,
still buy it.
yeah, I mean, I totally buy it. I have bought every outfit in the premium shop so far. So like, I would actually love to see more clothing sets in the premium shop. I wish they would add more.
I want them to be like I want fancy stuff.
Yeah.
I want
Over the top.
fancy clothing in the premium shop.
More of the Cinderella.
Give me a cloud that follows me around and snows on me in the
Oh my
premium
gosh.
shop, please.
Don't get me started. There's so many ideas. Listen, DDV, if you need
ideas.
somebody to brainstorm, we are here. We're happy to set up a sesh. We can go on Google and do a little FaceTime, and we can figure it out. It'll be great. Just,
I can add you to my Skype call right now.
We can do it in Discord. Wherever you guys are comfortable, we're here for you. Just let us know. Let us know.
Yep.
But yeah, totally agree. Totally agree. I'm hoping that there are some unique items. I'm curious to know what the stalls are.
I am too. I almost feel like they're just decorative. I keep seeing nothing in them, so I don't know.
But see, they're here, and weren't they in
They're here and in the desert
too?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, is this a renovated desert area? I don't know. It can't be.
No, it's
totally different biome. They're got to have a purpose then, right? Like, they can't just be the same decorations in the two different areas.
I don't know.
We'll see.
I mean, this definitely looks like an area that you're working to build up. Yeah. Okay, so this is a goofy stall for sure. So we've got goofy stalls, which makes sense to me to have the vegetation within the biome. They've done that for every single one.
And we need to sell. Yeah, we need to be able to sell stuff.
If these stalls are selling me rugs or something.
I see a lot of fabric and stuff.
I see fabric.
Yeah.
I don't think those are going to be selling clothes. I just don't know, what could they be selling?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm very curious. But at this point, I'm not putting anything past them. We need rugs so badly.
And I'm talking just normal rugs, just plain rug. Give me some plain rugs, please.
Don't give me nothing fancy. Give me little squares, big squares, medium-sized squares, circles, rectangles.
Game Loft, please. Just contact us, please.
We've got ideas.
We have all the ideas. We know exactly what the people want.
Let's chat.
We are the people. So we know what the people want.
Trust me. Trust me. Look at the little monkeys.
The monkeys.
And this new gym. I think.
Here's the stalls again. Those cannot just be decorative. Look at this new fence. Is that a new fence?
I hope so. I'd use it.
And then there's this new bush.
This has got to fill out in some type of way. Something has to end up on these stalls, even if it's purely decorative. And fast forwarding a little bit, I think that those crystals are going to power up our ancient tools for the watering and for the cooking.
Okay, that would make sense to me.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be diamonds. I think whatever we harvest from there is going to be the gem that we use to power up the tools.
Which would be nice because these seem to be in abundance.
Yeah.
And it seemed like you were going to need something in abundance.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I can see that for sure.
Yeah, I think that would be super cool.
These look different to me though. It looks like there's, I keep clicking the wrong thing, multiple different gems. Okay, so here is Shea Remy. So weird that Shea Remy is here though.
I know, and they all have to be upgraded. But that was my thing too. I was like, as soon as I saw, I'm like, even with Remy's restaurant, like this would be a good opportunity to introduce a different restaurant in some type of way. Like I don't know,
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be Remy's again. It almost, with everything being the same in the biome, it almost feels like they're existing in the same timeline, like they're a duplicate world, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't know. I don't know if I'm explaining that
Mm-hmm.
right, but like it would be cool if it was a totally different restaurant.
Yeah. I mean, it really is a brand new world. So really like pushing that. And it's
Someone said
just,
it might match the biome once we like upgrade it. So maybe it'll like look different, but it'll still be like a similar restaurant or something.
I don't know. It looks pretty samey to me.
Yeah. Jenna, the only reason why it couldn't be Tiana's restaurant is because Tiana's coming with the free to play and this is the expansion pass. So they would be gating the content if they put her restaurant here and made her a part of the free to play.
Oh
So,
my gosh, these lights are dangling from this tree.
yep. And I don't think we're going to get to decorate with that tree. Do
We're
you?
not.
No,
It's
it looks
literally
like this
like
looks like a very
in
specific
here.
area.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ugh,
Also the well with the little vines on it
I love this.
is
This whole
gorgeous.
area
Dream snaps.
is everything.
Oh,
Oh
so
my
pretty.
gosh. But wait. Okay, but wait. Look at this lantern hanging from this one. Some of these trees have these lanterns. But I
Mm.
don't know. It's on the rock though. It's on the rock, so I can't tell if we can decorate. I think it's coming
I
from
think it's
this
hanging down
tree.
from the tree. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
think we might be able to.
I don't know. It
Let's
looks like it might be on like the edge of the biome, those trees that you can't move
uh I hope not, because if I can decorate with that tree, it's going
everywhere.
lots of places.
Yeah.
Lots of places.
Those lights are just please give me those lights.
I know, they're gorgeous. They are gorgeous. And this area is one of the areas that is like hidden that we can explore to find different treasures and stuff, which is so cool.
This is a look.
I mean, it's giving professional, but I'm exploring at the same time.
Yeah.
Also, what's that in the back? Is that a ladder up those rocks?
Let me look. Hang on.
I see a new decorative item right there too.
A ladder up the rocks.
It was like off to the
Oh, I
right-hand
missed it
side.
again.
That's okay. No, it's broken. It's just decor. It's just decor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm curious about this. Imagine if you could just dive into the water from here too, just like,
Okay, so there are mining places over here.
mm-hmm.
This tree, I think we can definitely decorate with.
It looks so good. I'm so excited about
This
that.
path, I'm so
Yeah, what
excited
is
about it.
that? You think it's a new
Oh
path?
yeah. I think
Yeah.
you can kind of see like where it's like faded, and I think whatever you
Hopefully,
place it over, it shows up underneath, like it comes through.
I hope so. I
It
really hope
does. You
so, and
can
I hope
see
it's
it
not just one
later.
color.
You can see it later. It's like over the sand,
Yeah.
and you can see the
Okay.
sand through it, and it looks so good.
Love that. Did you
But
notice the new lamppost?
yes, yes, and
The
these
new
benches
lamppost.
and this thing, this
Also, that little tent
plant.
thing over the cooking pit, the cooking fire pit,
Mm-hmm.
is that going to be a decorative item that we can use?
I
I love that
assume
little green
so.
bush. Absolutely obsessed with that little green bush. Yeah, what?
I definitely
Oh,
think we'll be able to take dream snaps here. I don't see why we couldn't.
oh, the statue in the back
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
up on that cliff is so cool.
I recognize that guy, but I don't know what he's from.
I don't either.
You can see Eve's house here in the back too.
Mm-hmm.
Little ship.
Which I'm not gonna lie, that ship is not my aesthetic and it looks kind of big. We're gonna have to.
It's gonna be staying over here in my.
Yeah, it's gonna have to. It's gonna be staying right where it's at. That's correct.
The Iron Giant.
Oh, that is the Iron Giant. Yeah. Okay, I remember that movie. Yeah,
Okay.
it was a good one.
I don't remember it. I know I've seen it before.
Yeah,
Like
we'll
I've
have to
seen
watch
that
it.
statue before. Okay, so here is Jafar as a What are these things called?
Hologram.
Hologram. Yes, thank you. I do
Curiously
think he
worried
will
about this.
eventually come, like
Show
at the
up. Okay,
end.
because
Yeah,
I was
because
gonna
they
say I'm
show
kind of worried
him.
that he's just gonna be a hologram.
No, I think we like unlock him from the hologram, or you know, they're saying it's not the Iron Giant. It's the
No?
Atlantean Guardian.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's not a Disney movie. Okay, yeah, that would make sense. Okay. Well, it's some kind of giant.
Y'all are speaking a different language. This is like the time that me and you didn't know that there were princesses in the game. Oh, here, look. Look who it is.
Good old
Good
Mr.
old McDumpy. You're going to have to get his
McDuck.
beach outfit.
Perfect. So
He's
he
so
will be
upset
out
that
and
he's
about.
not in his beach outfit right now.
He is. That's why he's sitting down. He's kind of embarrassed that he's in his old clothes, it
Yeah.
looks like.
I would be
These
too.
mossy trees.
I know. I love all the new foliage is just so good. The
So excited.
cactuses.
Yes, the cactuses.
There's just so much stuff.
There is. How are we gonna?
What are you gonna
digest it
do
all?
that first day?
I don't know.
I
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. You're just gonna have to do.
This flower right here.
Need that. It's gorgeous. He's a beaut.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to actually like pick stuff up. Harvest.
Yeah, I love the flowers. We're gonna have all new storage chests to fill up with stuff. Eve looks great. I love all the different outfits and characters that they're showing off in this trailer too.
I know.
Oh,
Okay, this
Okay.
path looks different to me. Are they different paths or is it just
it
different
doesn't have the.
renders? That one I don't like as much because it doesn't have the stuff seeping through.
Yeah, I like this. I like the.
Oh wait, they were both in this shot. Hang on.
Maybe it's like one is. Yeah, see, there's some. There's.
Hang on.
Yeah, I see it. Mm-hmm.
Hang on. Okay, yeah, they're both here. Like here's the one, and then you kind of see underneath your face is the other one.
It's gonna be two, I think,
Okay, good.
because they're definitely showing both.
Okay, I want them to be two.
Mm-hmm. I really like the other one, and I'm hoping that they also give them to us with the siding, like
the borders.
You know? Yeah, the borders.
Agree.
Gaston.
They said his name so interesting in this. Is that how you
I
say
know.
it? Do I have to say it every time? Gaston.
Kind of sad that I don't have this skirt. I'm gonna have to get that when it wraps back around.
Oh, is it the premium shop skirt?
Yeah.
I love
The flexing
these.
is so triggering.
These plants. Whatever these are,
absolutely.
I love them.
Mm-hmm. Gorgeous, like big lily pad type of plants. They're so pretty.
Rapunzel. I kept looking to see if there's any new clothes that they're featuring like on the people, and no, I didn't see anything new either. Oh, this.
Look at Rapunzel's hair.
This house, I lost my mind.
Oh yeah, I started screaming. I was like, is this Rapunzel's house?
This is how you do a house.
Yeah.
It's interesting to me that they have this house like this, though, because isn't there a house on top of Mother Gothel's tower thing?
There is.
So it's interesting that we have both.
Is it in the movie? I can't remember if she was in a tower. She was in a tall tower, right? Or was it a tree house?
I think she puts her in here. Maybe Mother Gothel lives in that other house.
Okay, Mother Gothel lived in the tree house. Right?
I guess.
Maybe. Okay. Actually, never thought to pair this hat with this hair, but it looks really good.
It does.
It looks like a ponytail. Actually, gotta try that.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. You know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna put that tower next to Merlin's house as like a combo.
Marlin.
Yeah, Marlin.
Marlin's house. Wait, so Mother Gothel literally lives in a tower and then put Rapunzel in a different tower?
I think so. I think she lived in a tree. I think it's because she lived in a tree that's kind of
Okay.
like a tower. I think
Interesting.
we're gonna need. Yeah, we may need. It looks like we're gonna need
We
a
gotta
couple of
watch all
movie
these
nights.
movies because we don't know what's going on. None of us
Yes.
have any idea.
No, we're all confused. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, this I think is Gaston's house.
Let
Did
me
you see
see.
it? Hang on.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, I think so. I like that house a lot,
I like it
actually.
too.
Hmm.
Go back. Oh my
Do you think we're
gosh.
gonna be able to decorate with those um arches, the broken arches?
I don't. Maybe.
Okay.
Oh, hello. Don't do that.
There it is.
I could see that almost like one of the root arch things that we have now.
So, like, instead of this one though, there's the one in the next scene that's like
Oh,
broken at the
these?
top.
I think so
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, those. I love those. I love
So
those so much.
I assume they want us to be able to decorate with as much stuff as possible.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, it only makes sense. I see a lot of different, like, different types of foliage that we can use. I'm so curious to know how much of this stuff is stuff that we can actually use to decorate.
Same.
The cactuses are my favorite.
They talked about so much stuff in this. I just honestly can't even believe it.
I know. I know. They did. Look, see, look at this. They have you're right, because look how it fades into the sand, the paving.
Yes, right here is where I saw it.
Yeah. And then changes at the grass. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I love that so much. I'd be so excited if that's actually how that turns out to work.
The more I see these stalls, the more I'm thinking that they aren't going to turn into anything. This one literally has like a storage chest underneath it.
Well, if that's the case, I hope they can be deleted.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna need that space. I'm gonna
But
need
like,
to.
why would they make it look like this whole market area and then have nothing in the market?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I hope it becomes lively at some point. Like, if we can shop, I don't know. I don't know, but I'd rather it turn into something versus it just kind of stay
Yeah.
dead like that.
It says, so this is a whole area where there used to be an ancient civilization that's left the area in ruins.
Mm-hmm.
And so then and you as a player get to come in and explore the story behind the port town.
Mm-hmm.
But wouldn't we be like trying to build it back up into like a
Yeah, like
functioning
restore
town,
it.
restoring the town?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
And,
guess we're
and
gonna have
all
to
the
see.
goods that were exchanged.
I wouldn't be surprised if they turn it into something. I'm not gonna be surprised by anything that they do at this point because I feel like they may try to, oh, look at this area.
That's so
Seems
cool.
like we're exploring underground
Hmm.
somewhere.
I think they talked about there's a lot of like tunnels and like, elevation and different
I
places you
can't
can go.
I can't wait. I'm so excited about that.
Now, do you think that when we download it, we're going to get access to all three biomes, even if the storyline isn't open for the other biomes?
I think that we're gonna get I think that there may be something else blocking it that we're gonna have to maybe use the new tool to remove or something,
Okay.
maybe. I think it would be interesting to see if we like I don't know how I'd feel about just popping down and being able to run through all three. Like I'd like
Right.
there to be some kind of block to have us work up to try to get him to open up, but I don't know if we'll be using like Dreamlight because it doesn't seem like there's any night thorns or anything here. So
Well, I just wonder,
I don't-
you know how it's separated into like Act 1, Act 2, Act 3? Are they
yeah.
going to be locked so I can't even access it until Act 2 comes
Oh,
out? Because it
might
seemed like it was pretty segmented.
it might be actually. Yeah.
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 I don't know if I mind. I don't love I go back and forth on the time locked stuff. Um I will say I don't love when a specific like the recent Forgotten Quest, for example.
Hmm.
I don't like it when those things are time locked. I like to just be able to if I want to play the Forgotten Quest, just let me do it.
Yeah.
This kind of stuff I don't mind as much
Yeah.
because I think spacing it out is the only way to prevent people from rushing through it. And it
Oh
would
my
take
God.
a lot of stress off of me if it
Yeah.
was that way. Because what I don't want to happen is I don't want everyone to get it on December 5th. And then by December 7th, everyone's looked at everything, explored everything, done everything,
Oh,
and
please.
then upset that they don't have anything else left to do.
It'll be that one person. I finished everything in an hour.
And I don't want other creators to put everything out and then it's all spoiled and I can't.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I get it. I understand why people do it.
Yeah.
But it puts a lot of stress on me.
I think part of it too, I think the benefit of part of it too is that it allows you to take a break from that and
Mm-hmm.
focus on some other things. Like
Right.
now we can focus on decorating. Now we can focus because you got
So
to
we're gonna have to do
remember
dream snaps.
we're still gonna have dream snaps. We're still gonna have all of the new characters that are coming.
Oh my God.
And all of their friendship quests that come with the free content update. We're gonna be exploring multiplayer. So it's like there's gonna be a lot. There's gonna be a lot to do. So it'll be nice to kind of it'll be good not to have everything all at once because you know how those quests start to like pile up too.
Yeah.
I am curious to know too with multiplayer, like, can they come visit this area as well?
I don't think so.
No, you think
Mm-mm.
that this is going to be a
No,
second?
they
Okay.
specifically said your valley, and your
Mhm,
valley is your valley, and this is different.
mhm. Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, so cool. Okay,
Yeah,
wait.
I'm in love with that. Like this, the little split,
I
how
love the split.
oh, so good.
These stairs are so
Okay, so
cool.
see how the stairs are blocked?
Yeah, we're gonna have to get the tool to unlock this to be able to go
It's
there.
gonna I think it's gonna follow along the storyline like how it did before, where it's like
You have to
you need to
unlock each thing.
Merlin's gonna help you upgrade your staff so that it can start to remove these sandstorms or
Gosh, we're gonna have the
whatever.
star path too.
Yeah, we're in trouble.
Uh,
We're in big, big trouble.
I'm not even caught up on the current
Me
stuff.
either. The next streams
Beauty and
that
the
I have are
Beast?
gonna be
Haven't done it.
completely focused on trying to we're gonna have to level. I still have Vanellope at like level 7.
Oh, you need to work on that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad. I'm not in a good space. I'm not
Yeah.
in a good space.
Pull out the Steam Deck.
Get to work.
Get going.
Steph says, so when will we stop playing?
We won't.
Probably never.
I saw
So
people not happy about the snakes, and I love the snakes.
why
What
what
do
do you
y'all
mean?
think?
Why
I
are
think a
people
lot of
upset?
people are like actually scared of snakes, so I get that.
Oh,
But
okay.
then
Yeah.
also, they did go with like a realistic snake
Come on, they look friendly.
instead of a more cutesy snake. I just wonder, like, are there cutesy ones?
Like different colors.
Yeah, different
Like the
colors,
pink one or
different.
something.
Yeah,
Mhm. I love the snakes. I'm
I
obsessed
also.
that they went so outside of the box with some of these critters, like the capybara. Did I say it correctly? Capybara?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's the capybara. Look at the spotted one.
I love that
I'll
spotted
lose it.
one. Someone said in my stream earlier, "Is that a cow?"
Could you imagine them introducing cows so we
Yeah.
can get milk and stuff? Oh
I
my god.
love it.
Yeah,
I love these trees. Oh, this is just such a good shot.
it's gorgeous. And decorating in these biomes too, if you wanted to, would be so much fun. Um, but yeah, I think I would have never expected a snake or a monkey as a companion.
I
So now that
know.
they're here, I'm just like, I'm so excited.
Yeah, they're so cute.
They're so cute.
Do you
Adorable.
have all the companions?
I don't. I think I still have a few to collect. I have a lot of them, but not all
Yeah.
of them.
I'm gonna have to. I just got all of them, so I'm gonna have to go back to feeding companions again.
Yeah, it's a thing.
It is a whole thing.
Oh my gosh, look
They
at
just
them.
showed so much.
They really did.
I lost it at these trees.
Oh yeah. I fell out. Yeah, this one.
These trees
Yeah. Yeah. I said,
Are everything to me.
y'all really outdid yourselves with this one, didn't you? Because those are beautiful. You could create a whole wall and just
Oh my
section off an
gosh.
entire like biome with these.
I love them.
They look like bamboo, right?
Yeah, they're my favorites. 10
They're
out of 10.
beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. How tall they
Oh,
are.
just look at it. Oh my gosh, just running through
How
there.
yeah. Oh yeah.
So cool.
Like I could literally see myself sectioning off an entire area, and when you come in, that's where my house is located,
Yeah.
behind all of these trees. Oh, so good.
Vine wall who?
Look at the thorns on the back of that house, on the back of the tower.
Wait, let me go back. Bamboo.
They really did show so much.
Oh.
Did you notice that?
Wait, they are climbing up the back of the tower.
Is that just part of the
Oh,
design, or are we gonna have to
I bet
remove
you just have
those?
to like remove them and unlock it
Oh, yeah,
before you
maybe that's
unlock Rapunzel.
okay.
Yeah. And then once you unlock it, her house will be unlocked.
Available, yeah.
Maybe?
Those duck bushes look like they're harvestable, by the way. It's
They
on one of those little
do.
squares that looks like you
Am I
can.
gonna harvest ducks?
And what would we use them for?
Someone is saying are they not ducks? Someone's saying are they walnuts?
Oh,
Do we
maybe they
just think that they're
are.
ducks?
They look like ducks to me. Hold on a second. What
Oh,
is a
they're the
walnut?
fancy figs? No, I think the fancy figs were on a different tree. Maybe. I don't know.
I'm looking up a walnut tree right now because walnuts grow on trees. Fancy figs, those are harvestable.
We
I
literally
really
thought they were ducks. I literally
I
thought it was like a
I thought it was a decor item.
placeable item. Yeah. Like a star path, like almost like the cherry blossom tree, but literally ducks.
They could maybe be figs. I
It's
don't know.
cinnamon. What?
Is that what cinnamon
Cinnamons
looks
look
like?
like ducks?
Cinnamon tree.
Cinnamon grows on trees?
Cinnamon bush?
I'm learning so much. What's a cinnamon bush look like? Because duck trees make sense. If it was
cinnamon is a bark.
cinnamon.
Cinnamon is off a bark. Yeah, it's bark.
Okay,
I
but
saw somebody.
a duck
Cactus?
tree, yeah, because everything else in this game makes sense. I need to go back to that. Who's shaming me for duck trees? Kayla?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's
Standing
TJ
next to my monkey, capybara, snake in my
makes
Disney
so much
pants
sense.
and cardigan makes a lot of sense.
Oh, TJ said it's a peeps tree.
That's what I thought.
I literally thought those were I thought it was decor. I really did.
Okay, those were the fancy figs, I think. Whatever she just harvested. That big.
Those look like the fancy.
This, I think, is the fancy fig.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Do they show us harvesting? Okay, we got strawberries here. Do they show us harvesting?
That was a Venus
Wait.
flytrap that she just picked up.
That hair is different.
Which one?
That hair has more flowers.
Does it?
This hair has more flowers than.
I swear to God, Kato, don't tell me that because I'm gonna lose it. Because
That is
that
going to
means
be.
that's the
That's
hair.
it. That's the hair. Or they're like updating the hair.
I'm gonna send out a tweet right now and get ahead of the game because I refuse.
That's
I
it.
refuse to let this be my future. There's just come on. Is there do they have
Oh,
something
this is the
against
fantasy fig. I don't know what the other thing is. I don't know.
Yeah, that looks like there's a lot of new harvestable items.
I love the strawberries. They're giant, but
Ooh, there was something blocking that area back there too. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to figure this out. Okay, cooking.
We're here.
That poutine, I need that in my life, like, right now.
I don't think I
Right.
would like it. I've never had it, but I don't think I
Oh my
would.
gosh, it's so
I don't
good.
I'm
It's
just
if you
weird
don't
about
like
cheese.
cheese,
Yeah.
yeah, you wouldn't like it because of the cheese.
Yeah. But I do like a good pimento cheese.
All right, Buzz.
I can't believe we're not getting the long hair.
I I I just feel like it's such an oversight not to have like, we don't have any long
Long
hair
hair,
in the
yeah.
game. Why not?
Okay, what do you think about the outfits? We have
Uh,
the tangled suit.
um, I love the tangled suit. I think it looks really cool, different from any of the suits that we've had, and the flower on the vest is really nice, so I love that.
Hmm.
The dress, I'm concerned about. I think
I like it. Why is everyone hating on this dress?
I think the dress no, don't get me wrong, like, I think this dress is gorgeous, but when she moves, those flowers are giving pixelated. Like and again, it's not obviously a final render, but the
Like this
dress
one right
is
here. Look at this one
yeah,
on the
like,
bottom that's like
the it's just stretched. It's just like like, they're meant to look like they're popping off of the dress, so I'm hoping that they're going to
hmm.
work on that a little bit, but, like, when I'm running, if they just stretch with the dress when I'm running, it's gonna bother me.
Everyone doesn't like the bubble shape at the bottom, I think.
I think
Is
it's unique and different from any of the dresses that we have, which is why I think I like it.
yeah.
Um,
I
but yeah,
almost wish it was um I don't remember what she wears in the movie, if I'm being honest, like a long
mhm,
dress or whatever she wears. There was this
yeah,
cute little girl last night for Halloween who had on she was dressed as Rapunzel
mhm,
and she had on like a tangled dress, but it was like a short dress. I think a short
yeah.
dress would have looked really cute. A short dress with the long hair
Give me the dress that
would
she's
look
in as
so
her
cute.
character in a short version.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it was. It was
Also,
so
I would
cute.
love a poofy dress at some like a short poofy, so, like, a dress that comes to your
Yeah.
knees, but, like, is, like, poofed out.
Mhm.
I mean, there's so many options, especially for a Disney related game, like,
They're probably
give us
trying to hide the fact that they haven't given us any new shoes.
at this point. Yeah, and the shoes, come on,
Like
we
y'all
gotta
have
be
some
careful
ugly
with the
shoes.
shoes.
Let's not draw attention to that.
Yeah, I mean, come on. But I'm not mad at this dress. I actually really love the bodice and, like, the sleeves and everything, so I just hope they make those flowers a little bit more
Yeah.
prevalent.
I'm upset when I realized this was Gaston's house and that these barrels are just like part of his house because I
Yeah,
want
I
this
need
little mini barrel.
yeah, I need those, and a Gaston looks absolutely 100% obnoxious and will have to be placed with I don't even have to play to know that he's gonna have to be wherever Maui,
Yeah.
they're gonna have
Next
to
to each other.
they're gonna be best friends because I can't the chin
We're just gonna
gets
have
me
him, Maui, Ralph whenever he wait, is Ralph in the game?
Ralph is supposed to be coming to the
Okay.
game. Yeah.
Literally just
You know
forgot
what?
if he
Beast
exists.
is Ralph
Oh
here
yeah,
yet?
Beast. Beast
Beast
needs
can
to go over
definitely go.
there.
So, the between the eyebrows and the crimson chin, I like I just want him to like head out.
Yeah.
Like like he might, yeah.
Yeah. He needs
It's
to. Okay, so this is just one. They're like talking about some of the friendship items,
yeah.
and this is one of them.
I like those items. I think it's kind of cool.
I
I guess
really
it
like
keeps
Eve's
oh yeah.
furniture. I think it's really
Oh
cool.
yeah.
It's not
Gorgeous.
necessarily my aesthetic, but like this, I could see me designing a room based off of this,
For
and
sure.
it's cool.
I think it could make a good decor item. Like you could almost dress it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's wrong with Beast? He's just whiny. He's so whiny.
He's listen, he has a good heart, but I just think they overdid him on his like sadness, I guess, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
Like he's just so unsure of himself. The Beast in the movie was angry, not depressed. And I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, so it's like I'm struggling with like every time I talk to him, he's like, oh,
I literally
mopey.
have no memory of what Beast and Belle's house looks like.
Inside
No,
or on the outside?
outside.
Really?
What does it look
The
like?
pink castle?
Oh, the paint castle.
Yeah, it's the pink castle.
Mm, interesting.
Not Molly saying literally, who do you like? Everybody else except
Stitch.
Maui. What's his name? Maui, Beast,
Gaston.
Gaston at this point now too. It's just those three.
The big ones. The big annoying ones.
Yeah.
Digital,
Everybody
thank you for the super chat. Wild day, I think long hair will be the quest to find Rapunzel. Wait. I think long hair will be the quest to find Rapunzel. Makes sense. I'm excited for snakes. Hope my tools get updated with the buying of skins. I agree. I do want the tools to get updated.
I feel like that should be an easy fix, right? No?
Yeah. Just like you
Thank
already
you,
bought it.
Digital.
Caroline, thank you for the super chat. Beast and his little hand thing that he does.
It's the
Yeah.
for me every 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
You know, it is what it is.
It is what it is. You can't
Oh,
listen,
the first
everybody has an opinion. You can't like everything.
Okay. This is our first look at the map.
Oh, the map.
The map is so good.
The map is
Three
so
separate biomes.
Mhm.
And these 3 biomes are as large as the valley that we have already.
Yeah, it really does look huge.
It's so cool.
Like they have all of these little sections, and then look up. I'm like going to point, but like up there's like a little. I guess that's the Jafar area
Yeah,
where
like almost where the castle would be. Yeah.
I'm hoping we can go in there.
Yeah,
And
that would
like
be really
see
cool.
the inside. Mm-hmm.
Gosh, there's just so much to look at. I love how on the map you can see where the boat is.
Yeah.
That boat that's like on the cliff.
Yeah.
There's just so much.
I do really want like as collector items, maybe like if they would just sell the maps individually. Like I'd love to like tape them all together or something and then just have like one big map or something. But yeah, this is really cool.
Love it.
I love the map artwork. So cool. So cool.
They did.
And I'm assuming we're going to get new fish and stuff too. Like,
yeah, biome specific fish.
Mm-hmm.
They did confirm that this area will have its own item count. I'm wondering if it's going to be, you think it'll be 3,000? You think it'll be 6,000? Do you think it'll depend on your device again?
I think it wouldn't make sense for them to do anything under 3,000 at least.
Yeah. I think it'll be 6,000 again, 3,000 for Switch.
Yeah, probably.
So.
Yeah, it'll probably match.
If it's the same size, I don't see why it wouldn't be.
Yeah.
And you're going to be loading into a new area, so.
Yeah, and it's a big area, so we're definitely going to need the limit for sure.
So much stuff.
What's that ship in the back too? Like that, is that a decorative item or is it just a part of the land? Like the ship on top of that tall rock?
I think it's just part of the land. It's like the Typhoon Lagoon at Disney World.
Yeah, okay.
Which I think they've said has like a storyline to it. But I don't know.
I'm so excited. I cannot wait. Oh, I can't wait.
Okay, so this is them talking about the tool a little bit.
Yeah.
Which it seems like you're just going around and looking for treasure with the tool, and it'll tell you when you found something, and then you
pull it out of the ground.
Pull it out, yeah.
I also think that the tool is going to remove the sandstorms and stuff too. I think the animation for finding the item is really cool.
Yeah.
Like how that little, it reminds me of the Avengers. You know, the guy who does what's his name?
I didn't watch it.
You what?
I haven't seen it.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange, that's him. Yeah. Like how they have these powers where they can open rifts in time and it's like a yellow circle and you could like jump through and be in a whole different world. It looks like that.
What is this that she just
I'm so curious to know what we're going to do with
these
things that we find.
Yeah.
And are we going to be able to find them all the time? Because then my question too is like, is this tool rendered useless after the quest line? It'd have to have a purpose, right?
Yeah. I assume you keep finding treasure with this thing. I don't know.
So too. Like maybe like every day. It's just like the logs or the
I think it like respawns.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. But then what do? You just sell it or are they used for something?
I don't know.
Curious.
Yeah, it says even in realms. Realms,
Oh,
the valley, and this place. Interesting. Okay.
it's okay. Those items are going to have to be used for something.
Yeah. I don't want to call it a new currency because I don't feel like it is. Okay, we already talked
Yeah.
about the board game, which
Yep.
there's not really much more to say about it.
Yeah. It's apparently right now it's just the collecting of the coins on the board game too. Yeah. So that.
Okay, here is the ancient machine again, but this is the other version. I'm so excited about this.
Excited. This is what I mean about DDV listening to us and this randomly out of nowhere they'll just be like, here's a little nugget, like here's a gift to you because how many times have we complained about having to water everything individually?
Right.
Like I know I was one of the first to say I wish that the watering can upgrade would have came with the ability to water like more crops, like a bigger span,
Yeah.
and now we just have a tool that can do it. Am I obsessed with the design?
That's what I was going to say. I don't love the way it looks.
Not obsessed with the design. Although technically I don't really need it everywhere except for my pumpkins maybe where I'm like money making or farming for
Mm-hmm.
money. But I like the idea of this for
Yeah.
sure.
Zara said
Yeah.
that it looks like a level 1, so maybe you like upgrade it and you can water bigger and bigger areas as you upgrade it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that could be definitely it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so cool because then this little clip you'll see that it like slowly starts to water each plant.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like it.
I really like it. It's going to make life a lot easier, I think. How much it's going to cost to craft, we don't know.
Yeah. And here, okay, so here is. There was such debate about this.
Oh
The
my gosh, yeah.
bulk cooking and whatever this is right here.
That's an ancient cooking pot, I think, and it's going to use I really do think it's going to use the gems that we find in the new biome to power it up.
I think so too. I don't think it's going to be diamonds. Diamonds would be ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think the gem that's in the biomes is in abundance and this will be enough. Like you'll just get them all the time and that'll be what you use.
Yeah, and 25 diamonds to make 30
would be crazy. No one would do
be
that.
insane. Yeah. I
Like,
would literally just stand there and cook individually.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but I'm so excited to see this because again, DDV always finds a way to not just give you the basic way to do something, but to incorporate a different kind of fun way to do something that you wanted to do, like bulk cook, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like this adds another level of like interesting to it as long as it's not overly complicated. So I guess we'll see, but like I really like how this looks. I think it looks super cool.
Yeah, I agree. Now, do you think my one question about this is do you add all this stuff and then you just instantly get it all at once? Or do you add all
Or
this
let it
stuff
cook?
and then you let it cook over time, like Palea?
I feel like we'd get it instantly just because I don't see the benefit of making us wait for it. I mean, we could, but now that I think about it, like sitting and waiting for it to cook, I don't know. I just
Like,
don't see that. Like,
why wouldn't you just stand there and cook it?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I think.
Okay, it
I
does
did
go up in
see
25 increments. So it's 25 per one thing that you
But how
cook.
much is one? Because at the bottom it says it's like 30. Is it just saying max is the 30?
I don't know.
I'm curious about that because 25 to make like why would I cook one item this way versus cooking one item in the regular cooking pot? Like why would I waste resources to cook one dish when I
Right.
could use one coal and just cook it myself? So this has got to be for something different. It's called the auto cooker. So like I can only imagine that it makes more than one. Because even look, no, because that's using 3.
Yeah, and like these go up in singles. So yeah,
And
I
what's the
don't
part
know.
at the bottom? Because it's saying at
That's
the
the part
bottom.
where it says like claim. Hang on, let me go back one more time. Cancel all and claim. So cancel all makes me think that it is going to be like you're waiting.
Cooking over time.
Yeah. Because if it was instant, you wouldn't have the opportunity to cancel.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe this is actually made.
And you have to use coal, all the ingredients, and whatever this resource is.
I don't know if I love that, because again, I could literally just spam it and cook the normal way. Why would I cook this way unless it's used to make specialty items, like specialty recipes or something?
And this says level 3, so it does upgrade. So I don't know.
So maybe the more you upgrade it, the less resources you'll need.
Maybe. Or the more you can make it one time, because the next one I think says 50.
So interesting. I'm so curious about this one.
Did
Huh.
I make that up? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's any figuring that out until it comes out.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see as they release more information. It's probably not finished too, so they're just giving us a glimpse.
I also don't know why they didn't just do normal bulk cooking.
Yeah, like why add another level to it, like needing again. Only reason why I could see them adding in that it needs resources.
Like, does it
to
add
work.
more energy?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Does it give us another boost for like gliding? I'm curious. I don't know.
I don't know how often I'll be using that unless there's something that we're missing.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't typically need to cook that much except for like Star Pass and stuff. So
yeah, I literally only cook. The only time I cook usually is for Star Pass, or if I
just making berry salads.
Just making berry salad so I can get around a little bit faster.
Yep. Okay, so this is just more overview.
Yeah.
Of everything. They're going back through everything that we looked at.
Just a glimpse. There's also a new resource too. That gold stone that looks like the rocks, like a golden rock.
Oh yeah. Oh, what is this? Are these like the portal things? It's like the version of the portal.
Like, maybe.
Putting those back together. Oh, don't forget DDV balloon.
Oh yeah. Don't forget your DDD balloons. Get your free balloons today. I don't know where you're going to put them or what you're going to use them for, but don't forget about it.
Get all the things.
Amanda says the tangled hair is definitely different, more flowers.
It's definitely different.
We'll see.
Oh, I love Jack so much.
I know. He looks so good. Mud fishing, Jack.
Valleyverse.
So good.
Yeah,
they did such a great job.
Overview. Okay, I want to know in the chat right now, you're doing a ranking system like you were in school. You need to grade this A, B, C, D, or F. You can add a plus or minus if you like. Let me know. How do you grade this?
A plus. A plus.
A plus for me. Here's the snake pose too, which I love.
Oh yeah, the snake pose was so wrapped around the. There's gonna be some really cool dream snaps with this one.
Yes. A plus, B plus, B. Who's giving it a B?
Not Britney Spears.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Look, there's a harvestable cactus plant back there too. I think we're going to get cactus fruit. Oh my gosh, there's so much.
No snakes, but he's so cute. He just wants to be best friends.
He's a sweet snake.
Yeah.
He just wants a kiss.
He's just a baby. He's just a baby. Okay. They go over the gold edition. Blah, 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 blah. Arcade. Gold edition comes with the base game, expansion pass, 15,000 moonstones. The exclusive items, it is 70 doll hairs. I feel like that's a good deal for everything you get, honestly.
It is a lot.
So I don't know.
I wonder why they decided to go with the gold edition comes with the expansion pack, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, that's worth it. That's worth it because $70 right now gets you just the base game and 20,000 moonstones. And then obviously all the cool stuff, or the cool cosmetic stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, this is a good deal, I feel like.
I think so too.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I think if you're buying it before the release day on December 5th, you just have to weigh whether you want to pay again $30 for the expansion pass later,
Mhm.
or if you just want to wait for the gold and have it come with it.
I do like the expansion pass actually comes with moonstones too.
Yeah,
I do like
I
that.
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you really just have to decide on what like the packaging, the additions that you buy really comes down to what you want more. Again, like people have been playing this game for so long, you can probably find a video on YouTube that shows you all of um the items that come in the current Ultimate Edition. You can see
Mm-hmm.
them like in real life, like in the game, and decide if you want those. But if not, probably just start off with the new versions of the game for sure.
Yeah. I still think even getting the deluxe version and then expansion pass is more worth it. I can see that because you pay cheaper for the deluxe
Mhm.
and you get some of the founders items. You get the founders, you get the gold exclusive items, and then you can just pay for the expansion pass later. So yeah,
Yep.
I think I agree.
I would definitely right now, I'd purchase some version, whether it's the $30, like whichever, I would buy it now just so I could get those premium items like I call them premium, but
Hmm.
basically, the cottage skin, the overalls, the capybara, like I would get all of that. And then in addition, you'll get whatever comes with the pack that you bought. I think it just makes sense to maybe do it that way, but it really depends on the person. There's so many different options.
Right. I agree. Digital asked something about I got 3 game versions. Do I get 7,500 moonstones? No, they've already answered that question. You get 2,500. It's 2,500 per cloud save. So if you're using the same cloud save on each version of the
Mm,
game, so like for me, I have 2 versions of the game. I have my original and then the one that I purchased on Epic when it was on sale. You're only going to get 2,500 moonstones. That's
mhm.
the that's the reward, like the founder's reward or whatever that's coming with those 3 items.
Okay.
Yeah, only 2,500. Yeah, the last announcement was about Apple Arcade, and I am not someone who plays Apple Arcade, so
Yeah.
I don't know if I really even have an opinion about it. I guess like if you have Apple Arcade, then I guess you can technically call it free for you the same way that you play Xbox Game Pass. But Apple Arcade doesn't have Star Path, doesn't have Premium Shop.
Yeah.
And I assume that that is not a Game Loft issue. Game Loft apologist here. I assume that that is an Apple issue and not a Game Loft issue because I
Yeah, I
think
think so.
Xbox Game Pass you can do the Star Pass. Am I wrong? So to me
I
that
think
seems
so.
like an issue with Apple and not Game Loft,
Yeah, probably.
personally.
I would think so. But I think it is cool that there's another place that people can get the game.
Hmm.
And it can be played on devices like your phone or iPad or whatever. So,
But like
um, are you gonna get the same experience? Absolutely,
we
absolutely.
just need to take a minute and just let's set expectations here, okay?
Mhm.
Because if I see you, y'all, it does not run well on the Switch, okay? A device that was made to play video games.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying that iPads can't play games and phones can't play games and whatever, whatever. I get it. But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
I don't want to hear anything about no 6,000 item limit on my Apple Arcade or all that. It's not going to
Mhm.
run the same. It just does not have the same capabilities as other systems have. And that's
And
just
and
that's
if you
just the meat
haven't
and bones of it all, or potatoes rather.
no! Meat and potato. Honestly, at this point, meat and bones sounds better, okay? We're just gonna say meat and bones. Um, I I do just wanna say to anybody that's thinking about buying the game and has options on which platform or which system to buy the game on, if you have a PC or if you have console, consider buying it on there before you buy it on your Switch. They are talking about I think another announcement that they did make was that they are focused on making optimizations and improvements to the game before launch. It is they said that that is something that they're focused on. So Switch may get better. Obviously, we all hope that it would get performance would be better on the Switch once the game is fully released in December. But right now, I would put my money on buying it on a platform that it runs better on. So, just as a
Agreed.
heads up, there are differences to playing on the Switch than playing on PC for sure. One being
I
you are
literally
restricted
see
to the item limit.
every single person in the chat saying it runs fine on Switch. So I feel like I'm in another universe again where
Because literally
did
one of the
I
things
just
people
make
talked about is
up the fact that everyone was struggling with the Switch?
I could have sworn when they released that it wasn't going free to play, they were like, it's a broken game on Switch.
Yeah.
But the thing is I've been hearing better, like I've been hearing that the Switch I got is getting better with its performance. The issue was the item limit. But
Yeah.
the item limit is like a function and not necessarily like the game like the game crashing and stuff like that is would be more concerning, but if Switch
And there are
is
other systems that have that item limit too, like the old Xboxes, the old
Mhm.
PlayStations also have the item limit. I assume Apple Arcade will have the item limit. Um,
Okay, they're saying it's not broken, it's limited. Okay.
but it
I don't
was
know.
broken.
All I can say is when they announced that the game wasn't going free to play, everybody said the game was
And
it was
that
a
was
broken
just last
game.
week.
Yeah. So I don't know what changed. We're just reporting on what we saw. Maybe that is no
We don't
longer
play on Switch.
I don't personally play on Switch, but I just heard people saying, "I can't believe that y'all release a game that's broken." Blah 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 blah. I so okay, but y'all saying it's not. So maybe
Apparently.
I, I think broken meaning okay. So maybe the item limit is what people are referring to.
That's not broken though.
Switch people are very upset about the item limit. I get that. I get people wanting the item because I can tell you right now, I reached that 3,000 item limit fast.
Yeah.
Once I pulled up on that item limit, it was over with for me. I
But
was
that
like,
to me is not considered broken.
I don't think that that's broken. Yeah. Yeah.
You guys just laugh the same.
Wait, I face
Like
you
we
and you
both
face
went.
me. Oh. Why do we fall when we're laughing?
It's so hard to stay upright. Oh my gosh. What a day. What a day today has been. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. 10 out of 10 for me. Y'all
Highly
quit
recommend.
commenting about it. I can't read about it.
We're in sync. It's fine. It's fantastic.
Okay, you have to pick one thing that you're most excited about. What is it?
That's tough. That's tough. I'm gonna have to say,
I know mine.
oh, that's so hard. I'd like immediately. I think multiplayer. I think
Multiplayer
takes.
is mine too.
I think it is number one. I am extremely excited about the expansion pass. Like really, really excited. Super excited to explore brand new biomes. But the multiplayer is like a highlight for me. That blew me away. Blew me away.
Multiplayer is it for me just because if it works, there's so much that you can do.
So
Like,
much. Yeah.
and I know it doesn't seem like a lot. Like everyone is probably like, oh, all you can do is visit each other's valleys and trade materials. But
Mhm.
like for me, it opens up so much that I can do.
Yeah, no, I
So
it's
much more variety on stream, like visiting people's valleys,
it's just
valley tours.
another thing you can do when you're
Oh,
playing the game.
there's so
Like,
much
"Oh, you
stuff.
know what? What do I wanna do today? You know what? I think I'll pop over and visit someone's valley.
Yeah.
Who wants me to come over?
Yeah.
Or who wants to come to mine?"
Yeah.
Like,
Leanna, thank you for the super chat. Switch player here. I think the experience is not as bad anymore. Just pathing is a pain, but I've learned how to do it just fine. I don't know how y'all decorate. I can't even decorate on my Steam Deck. Like I
I
am
w
strictly PC. I can't do it.
I will say that, Claire Mods, for me, absolutely love Claire, actually recommended a genius idea for the Switch is to get a stylus. Buy a stylus and you can it's more pointed obviously than your finger, which helps with decorating. So I love sharing that with people because I think it's a really smart way to help with decorating if you are
Yeah.
on Nintendo Switch. So, thank you Claire for the tip. I know a lot of people have found that helpful, so
Yeah.
but a stylus does help.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I can't decorate with controller. I have to use
I
mouse.
can't. I can't do
Yeah,
it. I've tried.
yeah.
I was just like, nope.
Yeah.
Cannot.
Mm, mm,
Cannot do
mm,
it.
mm.
Okay, we've been talking for almost 4 hours
It's been a long one.
about this stuff. So, thank you all so much for hanging out. Kay, you want to tell everyone where they can find you?
Yes, yes. Thank you guys
Yep.
so much for hanging out with us tonight. If you want to hang out with me on some live streams, I am live on YouTube Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. My YouTube handle is Let's Play K. I would love for you guys to come over and hang out. We have so much fun. And I do all kinds of different content. My primary focus on my channel is Disney Dreamlight Valley, but we play all kind of cozy games. And some spooky games lately with little nightmares. So
Yes.
come join us. Love to see you guys there. I'm also on Twitter and Instagram and TikTok at Let's Play K.
All the places. Y'all be sure to go follow Kay. Kay is amazing. You can find me here on YouTube, Console Cato, Twitter at Console Cato. Those are the places I'm the most active. Be sure, by the way, to join both of our Discords before this new update comes out. We're gonna have so much new stuff over in our Discords. So be sure to join those because in search of Scrooge, Valley tours, Valley submissions, all those things are going to be over in Discord. It's going to be exciting. We share our dream snaps every week. There's a
Mm-hmm.
ton, like, Dreamlight Valley is the most active place over in my Discord. I assume yours too.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
So it's
it's
just
huge.
so much to talk about, so much to do. Also, Valley Talk merch is available. I'm wearing a hat today. The Halloween stuff is still live over there if you want to snag something before that goes. Thank y'all so much for hanging out tonight. We're so excited about all of this stuff and
Yeah, can't
just so
wait.
much to look forward to. Go do your dream snaps.
Don't forget your dream snaps.
Go do your star path. If that is that still a thing? I don't know. Go do all
Um,
your stuff. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.